Hey there, you're listening to You Still Going On About That with Rob Israel and Joseph K. You can find us anywhere you could download podcasts. You could also find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at YSGOAT. Thanks for listening. I'm Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
You still going on about
that?
All right, Joseph. It is April 23rd.
Yeah.
My 7-month birthday today. You know, some
Wow.
people celebrate their half birthday, but we're celebrating my 7th month birthday today.
Wow. That's an odd celebration. Why that?
Lucky 7.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
New tradition. What did you get me, Joseph, for this very important day?
It should be on your doorstep soon. It is a delicious Baja Blast meringue pie from
Oh,
Taco.
don't make promises you're not going to deliver on.
They make those. Have you seen
Yeah, that
like
does not sound.
no, it does not
No.
look good.
I like the other one. They made a okay, so they do have the Baja Blast pie.
Yeah.
Like I would try that. It's basically just like a key lime pie.
Well, the guy
Now they have a new one, the
what
midnight one.
oh, I have seen that.
It
Yes.
just looks like plum.
Yes. That looks interesting. That guy who gives like really tough food reviews, the guy who was on YouTube, you said he'd been doing it for a while. He wears a suit and his hair slicked back.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
said the Baja Blast pie was really good. And he's like no pushover.
He didn't
So
he didn't like cash a check.
he could have, but he
Anytime these motherfuckers, like not him, I think supposedly he's pretty like on the level.
I think he is.
Yeah, he's unflappable. But these guys who like they review food in their cars, but then they'll all of a sudden have like something from Arby's, and I'm like, okay,
Right.
review. This is a fucking commercial, and I'm like, you got paid. Like this,
Yeah.
shit, like no way, no fucking way. You hated on this like this smaller restaurant that put out something that looked far superior from what the fuck
Right.
Arby's made, and you're telling me that Arby's is good? Get the fuck out of here. You got paid for
Right.
this shit.
You
Like,
got the meats. That's what
yeah,
happened.
you got something more than meat. like, like you got paid for that. What? I don't know what these people charge. I don't know what they get. Probably it could be a couple $100, it could be thousands. I have no idea. It probably depends on their reach, how many people they.
Yeah. Huh.
But yeah, I always anytime I see that, I immediately click it off because I'm like, okay, this is a fucking ad. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that.
there was this one guy I couldn't stand. I'd be watching for a while. I just for some reason would watch this video in his car. He's like this younger guy.
Hmm.
I think he's like Latino or something. I have no idea. And he just sits there and eats like he'll get like 10 different things from a place. Like,
Mm.
I'm trying your orders from Jack in the Box, and he eats everything. And first of all, I don't these motherfuckers always wear like white shirts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, how are you not squirting shit?
Right.
Even just like dots, like
Yeah.
mist of like fucking sauce. Like you're eating all these sloppy
Well,
fucking
and they're always eating like this like garbage thing that's like literally oozing
yeah,
fluids.
like the whole thing just
Uh
flops out while they're eating
yeah.
it. And it's like, but this guy he makes these noises when he eats, and
Mm.
I'm like, does anyone enjoy? He's like, oh, and I'm like, okay, no fucking way you didn't add noise, you didn't that crunch or whatever the fuck that you added that.
Yeah.
No way that. Oh God, I
Mm.
haven't seen him in a while, and I'm glad not to. But
Yeah. Well,
I'm like, I don't know what he does. I don't know what it is. I'm like, are you getting paid? Because he doesn't. I mean, he'll review things, kind of, but he'll talk about how good it is. I'm like, none of this shit
yeah.
is that
Okay.
good. And first of all, you're eating like 10 things. So like the last two things are going to be garbage because like they're not going to be hot anymore.
Yeah. I like fast food. I'm not gonna say I'm like, above fast food
No,
or
I'm
whatever.
not either, but I don't want
But
to.
if you like sometimes we'll go to Sonic, like and we'll get like their little sides are like $1 or $2 each. We'll get like a bunch of and like invariably after like
Dude.
5 minutes, I'm just feeling sick. It's like I feel like I'm sweating gravy or
And
something.
you have to eat that shit immediately because
Yeah.
like the
Oh
minute it
yeah.
loses its heat, it's trash.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Like McDonald's fries are a good one. Like if you have a McDonald's fry right out of the fryer or whatever,
Oh yeah, they're
it's
great, but like
delicious.
it's a it is it is black and white. Like when you
Yeah.
get one that like
It's like eating a
Honestly, anytime I go there, I should just say I want fresh fries
yeah, because like three
because
minutes out of the fryer, it's essentially like a birthday candle. I mean,
it's
it is.
they lose like all their luster. You can tell,
Hmm.
you can totally tell. I'm like, oh, they gave me the fucking scum fries.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
no, I want fresh fries. Like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm better than fucking fast food. I'm not gonna be like a total snob like that,
Yeah.
Except for I'm better than. No, it's gonna be a joke about some place. Like, except for this place. Fuck them. No, no, but like.
Certainly better than Long John Silver's. But aside
Yeah,
from
although I
that,
see all these people trying to like hype it up, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. First of all, like, there's none by me anyway, so it's not like I don't think there's any by me at all, and
yeah.
it does not interest me one bit.
When I was a kid, there were like three in my
They
town,
were
my
big.
small town alone. Well, there was three fast food fish centric restaurants. We had the Long John Silver's,
Yeah,
and we had Captain D's. Do you remember Captain D's?
he's nuts. No,
That would be see if they'd lived long enough to
they
but
could have
yeah,
totally capitalized on that.
Captain D's and then Arthur Treacher's Fish and
I
Chips.
remember that place, but I don't think I've ever been to that. I know the
Mm.
name. Uh,
They tried to like make it all realistic. They used fake newspaper to put your fries in.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
No, I remember there was a big Long John Silver's I go to when I was a kid, and it was like Nathan's also. It's like a huge
Oh
one
yeah, yeah.
in Long Island. But I don't know. Like I said, I just see these influencers and they try to like my favorite, they do some of them do have that one trick where they'll shit on one thing. Like everything is great,
Yes,
and they'll just be like,
yes.
oh, the fries aren't that good.
Right, yeah.
Oh, the chicken fingers aren't that good, but everything else is amazing.
Right.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, you tricked me.
I contracted gonorrhea in the bathroom, but the food.
Everything else was clean as a whistle.
Yes.
Nothing to do with the food, though.
Exactly.
Mine was an
Um,
isolated incident. You will not get
could,
gonorrhea at Checkers.
perhaps unrelated to the staff at Checkers. It's hard to know who's on the other side of that hole.
Yeah, hard to know what visits the holy of holes, the glory hole.
Yeah.
Um,
Oof.
no, I did have Taco Bell there. I haven't had it in a while.
Mm.
You gotta eat that shit immediately.
Talk about yeah, yeah.
That's
I
that's trash. You cannot eat that shit later. There's no you
have
can't
you ever
reheat
had their
it.
nacho fries?
Yeah, I had them.
Yeah.
They were like kind of the fries like ended up being like they weren't crispy.
Yeah. The nacho fries, the first one I thought was very good, and then like three or four fries into it, I was essentially Job. I was like, I've made a huge mistake. And like,
I think they're just like, listen, it's Taco Bell. I'm not there to eat fries.
yes. Yeah, I think Taco Bell sometimes is like they make food like specifically like joke food. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
most of their stuff's pretty
novelty.
yeah, like most of their
Like
stuff is pretty like
it's
it's
not
not
really, it's not really food. Come on,
right,
guys.
they don't expect you to eat it. They expect you to make a video about it. Like
Yeah, like come on. We weren't really
we
expecting you to eat this. I
we
mean,
were kidding. We were
we literally
uh
called it a fat little girl. The when you translate it, was it a gordita?
gordita, yeah.
Yeah, we literally made something called fat little girl. Like you
Yeah.
you like do realize that, right? Like, come
The
on.
tacos are classic. I mean, a lot of it's like good Americanized
The
fast food
taco,
Mexican
listen,
food.
they're
They're
the
fine.
when
Yeah.
it's good, the Taco Bell taco is good. It just
Yeah.
depends. And again, it all depends. I'll
Yeah.
give them this. When you go to McDonald's, except for the fry situation,
Yeah.
okay, you
Yeah.
gotta control that. You just say, I want fresh fries. And if they're like, what?
Right. That's on you if you don't get fresh fries
Yeah.
at that point. Yeah.
But that's the only time you're gonna play the game. But usually 90% of the time that shit all tastes the same all the time.
Yes.
Taco
Yeah.
Bell
Yeah.
is the one place where you're like, okay, am I gonna get like this
Yeah.
stuffed taco? Or am
Right.
I gonna get this flimsy, just a couple pieces of lettuce? It's the bare minimum. Like they just
Yeah.
dash this, they put no effort. Like when you go to Taco Bell and they fill that thing, you're like, whoa, what did I do? I must have did something good in the world today.
Yeah.
Because like
Well,
the
you.
burrito is actually full. It's not like just this
Yep.
like limp, like there's some goo in, like maybe some
Yeah.
rice. Like it's actually full. You're like, holy shit, like I'm actually gonna like be full after eating this. Like,
Yeah, well, you used to live where I currently live, and we have two Taco Bells right nearby, and I find one of them, the one by the PetSmart and Lowe's, to be a very good Taco Bell. The Taco Bell by the ice cream shop Handles, not a great Taco Bell.
nah, that one's like okay. It's also like a half fucking KFC. Sometimes those
Yes, yeah,
stuff.
it's
What
like
is
a
the other
Kentucky
one?
Hut.
Wait, where's the other one?
Uh, it's you know, remember where the Jason's Deli was?
They that was not there. They added that there.
No, that's been there forever.
The Taco
Taco,
Bell?
yeah, Taco Bell right by Jason's Deli. Uh,
Oh, maybe I just never went to that one because the other
v-
one was technically closer, so I'd
yes,
go to that one.
and you deal with less traffic and no intersections but yeah, that Taco Bell that's been there as long as I've lived
Oh,
here.
that one. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
God. I remember no, I had some bad experiences at that
Mhm.
one. I remember one time going there waiting forever and I was like, what the
Oh, you'll
fuck?
wait. Yeah, yeah.
I was like, who's working here?
But I'll tell you, when you get your Baja Blast, there's no like greasy fingerprints on the
Yeah,
plastic
I
lid.
do not care for that drink.
The Baja Blast?
No, I don't really care for any of that. I find it's like
Finest
muted mountain.
petrochemicals known to man. Like,
Yeah, like antifreeze. No, it's like a muted. It's like, hey, do you like Mountain Dew, but you wish it like lost half its fizz?
oh no, I do you have you ever wanted to drink the ocean and have it taste good? That's Do you like Baja? Do you like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You ever
Blast?
drink the ocean and you're like, oh crap, this thing is like all salt and unquenchable. And you're like, yeah, you just drank Mountain Dew.
Say
You,
Mountain Dew.
you
Yeah,
wish you had drunk the ocean. Yeah. Now, why are we talking
well,
about Taco Bell?
I don't know. We were really we were supposed to first start talking about Dave Chapelle.
Oh, geez, maybe I just don't want to talk about that. All right, well, you know
All
what? Before we talk about Dave Chappelle, what are we talking
right,
about this week?
we're talking about Dave Chapelle, and
That's
then
it.
we're talking. That's it. Uh,
He's the
we're,
goat. I
we're
hate
talking.
that. I
We're
hate people
talking
throw that word
about
at me.
our the Virginia election. Big deal. Talking about Iran. Talking about RFK's testimony on Capitol Hill.
Maury breathes like a fucking
Dude,
coma patient. Not that had its life,
it
his
I'll
like life support pulled out, like accidentally
he
disconnected.
talks like he is under a gypsy curse or
I,
something.
I
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah. I don't think can you say that word?
I think
Curse?
so, yes.
Can you say the word
Curse?
curse? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
joking. That's what
He sounds like there's two frogs in his throat and they're doing
and they
it.
hate each other.
And they hate you.
They're going through a
They're having
divorce. Two
they're
frogs
having
going through a divorce.
angry makeup sex in his throat. Um uh, he
Bard,
we're
wiser.
we're talking about the tariff payback. We're talking
Yeah.
about this special forces guy who bet on his mission. Ghoul.
Wait,
We're going to
what?
talk about
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cash Patel, the Barney Gumble
Cash,
of
cash money.
that guy is
He's a fucking.
he's a
I
joke.
have a question before and we'll talk about it later too,
Yeah,
obviously. But
yeah,
like, all right, like the Pete Hegseth thing, I think is an absolute joke. But
yeah.
at least he like, I guess he served in the
Yeah,
military.
he was like a soldier, I think, at one point, or a
Okay,
Marine or
what
something.
the
Yeah.
fuck does Cash Patel's
I have no I
what
see.
criteria does he have that makes it that he could run the FBI?
Yeah, that is a good
He a
question. I don't even
lawyer?
know. Is
Was
he
he
an
a
attorney?
lawyer? Did he like do law
God,
enforcement?
every time I look at his photo, it gets funnier.
I just like,
Um,
what the fuck? Like, out of all the positions, like, it's fucking Christy Nome. Like, I don't know. You could say, like, oh, she was governor. So at
well, she
least,
got
like,
elected to something. I mean,
yeah, she was governor. And,
yeah,
like, fuck Pam Bondi. Like, she was also did, and then wasn't she the attorney general in Florida or something? Or
yeah. Pam Bondi was the attorney general.
so, like,
Um,
there's like experience in some of this shit, you know, how
yeah,
terrible they are. But what the fuck?
he got a
You
law
would think,
degree from Pace University.
what, the same degree that, like, fucking Better Call Saul got? Like,
Yeah.
okay,
Better
so he is
Call
considered
Saul.
a lawyer.
Yeah, I don't know if he is. I don't know if he ever passed the bar, but he has a Juris Doctorate. He has a law degree. Um,
Like,
yeah, this
like
guy's
go to
just a
all kinds of
joke.
different school to be an FBI agent.
He, God, yeah.
Like I
He was
just
he
find
was I take this back. He was a public defender for a little while in Miami. Uh, and then he was a prosecutor. Uh, that's weird because I'll tell you, the guy, he looks like stone cold bonkers. And he sounds dumb as fuck. I mean, like I've
he
never
is
seen the guy.
he's just a raging alcoholic. It was like hold my
Yeah,
beer, like Pete Hegg said, hold
hold
my
my
keg,
beers.
hold my keg. Like, all right, well, we'll talk about that
Yeah.
later. I mean,
Um, and then we're talking about Lori Chavez Deremer, that she's the former labor secretary.
yeah, that one's a
I
doozy.
didn't know all that. I watched that video you sent.
The
Um,
Daily Show thing. I was so
yeah, I knew most of that, but I didn't know like
her
I think like
fucking
all
dad.
of all of
We'll get into that.
Trump's. Yeah.
It's
Anyway,
yeah,
all right,
it's ridiculous.
and we're talking about pop culture stuff. We're talking about Mandalorian and Grogu.
Grogu?
Talking about
Is that
that's how they
is
say it
that
in
a new
France.
ragu sauce? Grogu? Hey
Grogu.
ma, what do you got? Where you putting the meatballs in? I'm putting in the Grogu.
Yeah, that's what they called Carmen on Laverne and Shirley, the big Grogu.
The big Grogu.
The big Grogu.
That's a ref. Wow, Joseph's just pulling out all the current references, like Carmine from Laverne
Yeah,
and Shirley,
yeah.
a show where like I think everyone except for maybe like two people are alive. Aren't
Everyone knows the big Grogu. The big Grogu.
the Grogu?
Yeah, they called him the big Ragu.
Yeah, I remember that. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carmine. I wonder if he's still alive.
Dollar
Carmine.
General fucking Fonz.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
my favorite episode was Carmine puts out a record because anyone could do that. And he
Yeah.
put out a record. It was like do the Carmine, and then they find out. Yeah, it
Dude,
becomes like a
Carmine.
big hit. Do the Carmine. It becomes a big hit.
Right.
It all happens in 30 minutes or 22 minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
And then like agents show up and they're like they pull his record because if you spin it backwards, it like was selling like communist propaganda.
Oh,
It's like,
wow.
whoa, poor Carmine.
Yeah.
On the
Wow.
Jared's.
He was on an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh,
Played
what?
Carmine was on an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He played Bobby Thunderson in the episode $100 Baby.
They have like a billion episodes. What season?
Yeah. Let's see. It was in 2006. That was a while
That's what I mean.
ago.
Like the Nightman episode, which is like amazing, is like 20 years old.
Wow.
And that's insane. Like it's almost 20 years old. Almost. Like
Well, Carmine, Eddie Mecca died in 2021.
I think everyone is dead except for like Michael McKean.
Oh wow, yeah.
Wiggy
Squiggy's
died.
dead?
Is
Yes.
Laverne dead? I think. Oh, I know she
Uh
really died. Laverne
Laverne
died.
died, Cindy Williams died.
Yeah. I think the only one.
Lenny is still alive.
Michael McKean's the only one standing. I think everyone in that show is dead.
Squiggy died, Eddie Mecca died. The dad, not the dad, the
Well, anybody old on that
right.
show is like, come on, that show
Yeah.
is like 50 years old. No one was alive after that. But
Oh, there's one guy who plays Ed Marinaro. I don't remember this guy.
oh, him?
Oh, he was on Hill Street Blues. Yeah, he was also on Laverne and Shirley. He's still
I don't
alive.
remember him on that. I
He's
only remember the core.
76.
I only remember the core four. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so all right, I don't know why I was talking about him. But Grogu, that's where I was at. The
Yeah, the
big
big
Grogu.
Grogu. Yeah,
That'd be,
it's Grogu. That's all I have
he'll
to
wear
say.
like a little silk jacket with his bowling his bowling trophy. We're talking about Rooster, talk about Big
Yeah.
Mistakes, talk about Monarch, talk about Daredevil, and For All Mankind.
Or as he wrote, "Fam."
Fam. It's my Emerald Lagasse shout out. I always say that when I'm watching, like when Ed would come up with a zinger, I'd be like, "Fam!"
Yep. Is that guy still around?
Which one? Emerald Lagasse? Oh, that's a good question.
You
What's your
know,
bet? I'm gonna look him up. What do you think?
I know.
Dead or alive?
I think he's still alive.
Yeah, I think he's still alive too. Emerald,
I think it would be
Emerald
nation would shut down.
Lagasse. Emerald Lagasse is alive.
Thank God.
He's only 66.
Well, I think he would be that much older.
I remember Emerald being around forever. He must have been real young when he started.
I mean, he was, I don't know, what, like the late 90s, early 2000s when he was like
Early 90s.
early 90s?
Yeah, he started first
I know he had
appeared.
he got his own he got a sitcom and Conan O'Brien would make fun of it all the time. And it lasted like literally like I think it got canceled for like 4 episodes. It was like
Oh, yeah,
it was like,
weird.
oh, you're not that funny actually. You just say bam.
Futurama parodies Emerald with a
Yeah,
recurring character,
yeah, there's that one
Elzar.
guy. They still use that. Keeping it current. Not very futuristic of you to use
No. Well, there was a
passe
time
fucking
when we thought
reference.
Emerald would live forever. We thought he'd be relevant
Well, to be
forever.
fair, the alien that kind of is loosely based on us is a purple four-armed alien. It's not.
Yes, it mentions that in the little blurb here.
Yeah,
It says his catchphrase is knock it up a notch.
I mean, did you see Guy Fieri at the UFC and he was
Yes.
sucking donkey sauce out of Trump's neck hole or something?
Yeah. Yeah. It's yes. He also appeared with the Tate,
That one's
Andrew Tate,
even more that okay. The Donald
but
Trump
then he apologized.
yeah, whatever.
He said he apologized actually to Trump for being distracted from licking his nutsack briefly to take a photo of
Right,
it.
yeah, he apologized for that. And then
Mm.
Andrew Tate, he was upset that he got caught
Yes.
saying hi to
Yeah.
Andrew Tate, who
Right.
he said he loves. Not going to flate. I can't believe Guy Fieri's a douchebag. Oh my God.
He
I when I see him, I just think, oh, this is a cool guy, like with his frosted spiked hair and his donkey sauce,
visor,
rice trash food.
trash can nachos.
And he wears
Um,
flames on his shirts. Like
yeah.
I thought he was just like a really cool down to earth guy.
Yeah. He
Were
seems
you the
like
one that said you didn't like him because he puts his fingers in the food and like just grabs meat out of like a pot? Or maybe it was like one of my other friends who said
I
that.
don't think I
I'm like,
said that,
that's
but
what bothers you about him? He bothers me because he's like just like something out of idiocracy.
I do agree with whoever said that. Like that is that
Disgusting.
yes, I don't think that was me who said that, but I could 100% see myself.
I like that though. It's like that is all you need to know. Like that's how you know his character sucks. It was like,
I
you know,
think when I think of Guy Fieri, I do think like I like the premise of the show. What is it? Dumpsters, dine-ins, and dives, or whatever.
I never watched.
I like the premise of
I've
that because
seen clips. I remember he was like in a TJF commercials for a couple
yes,
years,
I think that's a good
which made me
idea.
not want to go to TJF ever. And I used to go there all the time as a kid. Like
Oh yeah,
he like
TGIF.
he just turned me off from it.
Yeah, I remember when
The chicken
when
fingers were so good.
oh, the mozzarella planks. They didn't even have mozzarella sticks. They had mozzarella
Uh,
planks.
yeah, like what the fuck is this? Like
Yeah, it
it's like
was
a
like
rectangle,
so
it's
decadent.
like
I
a
felt
hash brown. Like
it was a hash brown sized and shaped mozzarella stick. I felt like I was living in Bright Lights big city. I felt like
this is not
I
different. You can get those at the supermarket, Joseph. Not
yeah, I
that.
know. I'm just but like to have it brought to
They're
you
not going to do this
by
thing.
a guy in suspenders with like all sorts of flair. I mean,
Yeah,
it
oh
was
yeah,
just
not enough flair.
yeah, my favorite Guy Fieri thing is that the New York Times wrote a review of his Times Square restaurant, and the entire review was questions. Like it was I Googled it. And it's like, Guy Fieri, have you eaten at your new restaurant? Have you pulled up one of the 500 seats? Did you eat the food? Did panic grip your soul as you stared into the whirling hypno wheel of the menu? Were
Trash
added
can
to.
nachos.
Yeah, well, anyway, it's like a very long review, and it's entirely written in question form. Like,
All that did was validate the culture war and actually help Guy Fieri's powers grow even more.
yeah, it
I mean,
was,
that's
yeah.
all that does. It does like it's just like the snobby review.
They
Now,
call that a Pyrrhic victory when you win a small battle but ultimately lose the war because of it.
yeah. Pirates victory.
It's like Phyrrric, like Pyrrhic victory, and it's like from an ancient Greek battle where like they won a battle, but
But
like
it actually helped them.
they lost the war because they won the battle. Like they devoted all their resources to winning this one battle
Yeah.
and fucked
So
themselves
like
in it.
all like their letters should just be no. Yeah, the
I
letter, this would
think
be my review of a Guy Fieri. So I'd be like, blonde frosted spiked hair tips, weird facial hair, flames on shirt.
yeah,
That's it.
donkey sauce. Donkey.
He named something. Do you want to eat a like donkey cum? I guess. Like
Yeah, I
they're
have
like,
to
well,
think.
that donkeys can't reproduce. Isn't that true? Supposedly they can't, right?
Yes, I think you're right.
So he's like, but they still make jizz. Oh, what are we gonna do
So
with it?
yeah.
Oh, I got an idea. We're gonna call it donkey sauce. Don't
Well,
worry, your mouth won't get pregnant because it does it's infertile. I don't know.
inactive. Yeah, I think, and I'm not a
This
New
donkey's
Yorker.
shooting blanks.
like
New
like you have New Yorker credibility, but I have to think that if you are,
Yorker credibility.
yeah, I'm not like from New York, but I have to think based on my limited knowledge of New York that if you're eating in Times Square, you've already given up to some
Oh yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
like you're
No,
you
yeah, the worst places to eat in New York City. And it's not like, oh, the food's terrible, not that. It's not that. It's just the whole dining experience. It's
yeah,
overcrowded. It's gonna be super over fucking priced. Like the
right,
food is like in the end, it's just gonna be like it's gonna be like whatever. It's gonna be like okay. It's gonna be
right.
mediocre, but like it's not gonna be worth the hassle
No,
that these places bring you. Like these
that's
are
what when
not going to be quality dining experiences. And I'm
no,
not talking about the food. I'm talking about the wait time, the cost of everything, the
yeah.
comfortableness, the lighting, the air, everything. Like
I only go like when I'm in New York, I only go like classic old small like Sbarro. You know what I'm talking about. It's
I like to keep it more something simple, like what's his Pete? No, no. What's Ray's famous pizza? I you got to find the right Ray. When you find the right Ray,
yes.
oh, what
Yes.
was it the Gray's papaya? Those hot dogs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Listen. I ain't gonna lie. One of the first things I do anytime I go to New York City is I go to like a shitty pizza place. Just get like there's no such thing really as a dollar slice anymore. But like
No, you
I
get like a
just
buck
get
50 slice.
yeah, whatever. I just get one of those
Yeah.
just to get something in my system, and you know what? It hits the spot,
Yep.
and it
Yeah.
it's like I'm not expecting anything here. Like it's
Hmm.
not, it just has.
No, no. I
As
do that.
long as
I
I heat
get
it up, I throw some garlic on it, some Parmesan,
Yep. I do that, and then I get a can of celery soda,
and ugh,
and I feed the crust to the rats. That's
I'm not giving the rats my crust. That go fight, get crust. Not for
Ugh.
me. Celery soda. Ugh.
Oh, have you ever had that?
Yeah, no, that's not a
I
thing. I know. I
I
mean, it's a thing, but why? Why? Oh, hey, you know what would be a good idea? What?
celery.
You know that flavorless log with strings that has strings in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we make a soda out of it?
Yeah, I worked at a
No.
deli in Winter Park, Florida.
Dr.
That
Brown's that does it.
Yeah, that's it. And they had all the
Yeah.
Dr. Brown soda, and I tried once the celery soda.
Yeah, my ex was
Fucking
talking it
awful.
up, and it just
Disgusting.
doesn't. I had it and I was like, I had some of it. She's talking about like, oh, how good it was. And I'm like, no,
No.
I'm like, it wasn't like horrific. It's just like, first of all, I don't know if it tasted like celery.
It smelled like celery, which kind of like led you to believe it. It tastes, look, it tastes like celery, like grape soda tastes like grapes.
I guess, but no, no, no. Grapes at least have like a distinct flavor.
Well, grape
Celery
soda
doesn't
tastes
even
nothing
have,
like that flavor.
celery doesn't even have a flavor. It's like
Mm. Has
it's
a
more like a
presence.
series of textures
Yeah,
followed by like yeah, celery's a texture
I
thing.
hate celery.
And I don't like celery either, but that's I just find that funny though. Out of all the things, they're like, you know what? Let's make a soda out of this, and
Yeah.
it's like, how? That'd be my wait.
That sounds like
Why?
something
Why?
Taco Bell would do. Something like
Yeah,
something.
like why are we doing this? Like, can we do like cherry lime Ricky? Nah, I
Yeah. Mm.
don't want to make anything that would be enjoyable and fun.
All right.
Make
Well, let's
something
go.
that only 90-year-old Jewish people would have from the
Ugh.
18th century. So we're talking like Ghost.
Yeah.
Who drinks this shit? Ghost.
I'll
From
tell you who drank the celery soda at Max's Deli. It was elderly people. It was
oh,
elderly
I
people that were
believe.
down to visit their kids at Rollins
Yeah, but those
Cottage.
elderly people, like the elderly people, as we get older and become more the elderly people, we're not all of a sudden gonna be like, you know what I want? Celery soda. Why? I don't know. It was in the booklet I got. They
Right.
gave me a booklet once I turned 70 and they said I had to drink this
Oh,
shit.
fucking celery soda.
I would imagine that like it would be anyone that's alive still, it's in their 80s, they're gonna be drinking like Surge.
Yeah, right.
Fucking Baja Blast and your fucking Red 9 or whatever, Red 40 or whatever
You
that
see
fucking
90-year-olds down at the beach cracking white claws.
yeah, Zima.
All right, so let's talk
That's
about
what I would say about Guy Fieri though. If I had
mm,
to describe Guy Fieri, I'd say road road Zima. Like Zima that's been
yeah,
sitting in a hot car trunk for a month.
Zima poured in a flesh suit.
Yeah, yeah, encased like a sausage. Like
like like like Frank from Donnie Darko, but with Zima in a Hawaiian shirt.
speaking of
greasy greasy rabbit suit wearing a flaming.
what did he say? He had like a
He's
line that
he
Donnie
did. He's
Darko.
like the what's his face, the Donnie Darko, what's his name,
I
uh
know the actor,
yeah,
Jill.
he goes, Jake Gyllenhaal says, why are you wearing that dumb, like, ridiculous rabbit suit? And then Frank
Wow.
goes, why are you wearing that ridiculous human suit, or something like
My
that. That was his line.
there should be like case studies, and I'm sure there had be on the guy who made that movie, his career. Like
Yeah, he
he flamed out hard. Like his there's a I will say as Entourage was kind of like a douchey show that would
yeah,
probably be like if you wanted a show that just captured
right,
the spirit of Guy Fieri, it would be Entourage.
I could see that.
Yeah, well, like it's mostly like just Turtle, really. But like they had one of the better characters on the show was a recurring character who was a director who was like a pain in the ass that he dealt with as like artsy director. And they kind of like mirrored him with the director of Donnie Darko, like his flame out and there's like stories of him and like cans like freaking the fuck out and they used him as a kind of like a proxy, I guess that's the right word,
Okay.
this character.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he was like a recurring character throughout the series and I make fun of it, but I watched that fucking show.
yeah, it was a good, I mean, it was what it was. I watched it too.
But I
I
remember
liked it.
that was one of the better characters. He was supposed to be this like, and he was like a fucking psychopath. Like,
Mm.
there was like another guy who was basically a stand-in for Harvey Weinstein,
Yeah,
and he was a fucking psychopath too.
right. Huh.
But speaking of Dave Chappelle,
Yeah.
back
Huh.
Dave Chappelle got word that people weren't talking about Dave Chappelle, so he had to get out there and get people to
Right.
talk
Get out in
about
front of that.
the Poochie of comedy, I guess.
Yes.
If Dave Chappelle's not in the room, we should be saying, "Where's Dave Chappelle?
Right.
What's he doing? What's he
Where is
been up
he?
to?"
Mhm.
So he did some interview or something recently.
Yes.
What was it
Yeah.
with? I don't even know.
Um, that is a good question. I read the interview. I didn't like
So
watch
he
it, but
said, so Dave Chappelle, just real quick, famous for his show, whatever, disappeared for years and then came back. He was doing like limited comedy. He would show up at like I would hear stories of him showing up at comedy clubs and doing like 3 hours and like randomly just showing up. Like he would be at a random comedy club and he would just pop
yeah.
in and work on new material. But then he did these Netflix. He came back and they announced it. Netflix got him. It was like 2018, I think,
Hmm.
and they got him to do a ton of fucking big, a lot of money,
Yeah.
millions, 60 million, something crazy. I don't even know at the time. I mean, I think now he still does specials on there, but and it was like a big fucking deal, and I was like, holy shit! But then he comes out and he starts doing like all these like lame trans jokes, like anti-trans jokes.
Yeah.
And he kind of gets involved in like the whole culture war bullshit. They're like, oh, you can't cancel him. And it's like, first of all, Dave Chappelle was never canceled. Let's make that clear. Dave
No, it
Chappelle,
was
if I got canceled like Dave Chappelle, that'd be great because Dave Chappelle won. He was on SNL multiple times in those years.
yeah. Well, and
Uh,
he also prior to that, he didn't cancel himself, but he took himself out of circulation
but
for a few
why did he take
years.
himself out of circulation? The reason
I
was
forget.
because he didn't like. He felt like he was making black people into a joke.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he was
Yeah.
seeing white people like saying like he was getting like
Yeah.
they could say the N word.
I'll tell you, I worked at a college when his show was real big, and he had a skit where there's a family and their last name was very similar to the slur, and
Oh,
that was a big thing. There was some white kids kind of like they were joking around reenacting the skit or whatever in the library, and people filed a complaint, and they were right. I mean, but yeah, it did. I remember that clearly. People started feeling more comfortable doing adopting those jokes.
cigarettes real quick during the George Floyd protests and stuff.
Yeah,
They were protests in Denton. I was thinking of going. I'm glad I didn't. Like it
right, right.
ended up getting turned into like kids just like in the streets. A lot of white kids too in the streets in Denton, basically listening to music that had like the N word in it.
Yeah,
I was like, oh god, like of all the times this because
right.
hey, it got that fucking statue removed from fucking Denton Square. I
Yeah,
remember fucking Confederate. I didn't even notice it, and then I remember going upstairs in the restaurant, the burger restaurant. And you could like look up, and I'm like, what the fuck, our
yeah.
Confederate soldier? I'm like, why is this here? Like,
They said all those got put up like far after
yeah, like the
these. Yeah,
20s,
yeah.
20s, like the 60s. Like it's our history. No, it's not actually.
Well,
It's
next time you're down, you have to go. They got a statue of Charlie Kirk there now. I'm
yeah,
kidding.
they
I'm
do
kidding.
not. We are Charlie Kirk.
Um,
Has to be
uh,
belted, though. They have to belt that. Like comes out of his neck hole.
mm, well, they have
You see.
yeah. So
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 he becomes this like all these like chuds are defending him.
yes.
It's like saying like Ricky Gervais like says a bunch of like all these guys, they all start doing these like anti-trans shit, and then like the right's like propping them up,
Yep.
and they try to act like they're not. Dave Chappelle's like a weird character, and that like he'll come out and say shit like people thought like oh his son he's right wing, but then he like came out and completely trash Candace Owens like
Hmm.
during the George Floyd stuff. He fucking just completely trashed her because she was you know defending the cops basically.
Right.
But so I guess there was a thing recently where he talked about he didn't like that Lauren Boebert,
Hmm.
friend of the show, Lauren Boebert,
Yep. Right.
he took a photo with him and then basically said like me and Dave both agree that like there's only two sexes or some bullshit. I don't remember the
Yeah.
exact quote. And he didn't like that because he's not anti-trans, first of all. And he's like, I didn't agree to be even in this photo. Like he's not really like they're not really
Yes.
together. It's like one of those like, here's me. and there's you, and I'm like this,
Right, yeah.
like, and like he was not there to take a photo with her, and so yeah, I agree with him on that case,
Yes, yeah.
but like, dude, what do you expect?
That's,
Like
I
he
guess, where
put out multiple, like he had jokes that they weren't even jokes. He had this whole bit about like a car that had it's like the LGBT
yeah.
and the trans person was the one holding back the LGBTQ. And it's like, how is this is like divisive.
Hmm.
This is a divisive thing. You're basically telling gay people like, hey, we'd accept you, but you got to lose these weirdos,
Yeah.
which is like a
I
total bullshit.
I agree. I'm kind of like you. I agree. I can see his point, but he walked down that road.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
he created this and he profited off of this.
yes.
He profited. He
He
didn't
just didn't like it when it started getting a little uncomfortable, or when he thought, like, he was certainly glad to punch down on trans people up until the point where
then he made up that bullshit story about the trans person, and he claimed that the trans person that was his friend
he,
killed themselves because of all the mean trans people online that he
yeah.
and it was like
I look, I don't, I used to think Dave Chappelle was very funny, and I don't think a lot of his, and it's not like the appropriateness of it. I just think a lot of his jokes they haven't aged well. I mean, his Charlie Murphy stuff was real funny. He had a few good bits, but like, ultimately, I don't think I'd put him in my top tier of comedians.
I think
Um,
it's like these people grew up with it and they were like 15 or 12 when they watched it and they thought it was funny and they
yeah,
haven't
and
watched
it
it
was.
or they watch like the best skits and they don't watch the whole show and they're like, oh, he's the best. And it's like,
But a lot of
hey,
the stuff of his that was funny that I still remember are the Charlie Murphy stuff was really funny, and the bits where he made Wayne Brady out to be like this crazed
oh,
gangster
that was funny.
were very funny.
It was, well, first of all, was the comedian's name? Neil Brennan was the guy who
Yeah.
wrote most of the shit on that show.
Oh, okay, I didn't know
So
that.
he doesn't even get the credit that he deserves.
Yeah.
I think his name's Neil Brennan. Yeah, that was it was training day. They were making fun of like,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
yeah, that's a solid, that's at the time
Yeah.
that was a very funny skit because like Wayne Brady was viewed as this like,
Very wholesome. Very,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and there was like a total ruse and everything. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but like, but that doesn't. So he's crying, he's trying to say like, oh, I'm not any of this. I'm not racist. I'm not bigot. And it's like, I mean, I don't know, Dave. Like, it doesn't. Maybe you're not now. Like right this second, you
I
don't
don't
think you
know.
are. But like,
Yeah.
dude, you created this, and you're just trying to get away from it because it's becoming more unfashionable.
Yeah.
Like, I love when like it was like Joe Rogan, like they'll be like, "Oh, Joe Rogan's critical of Trump." And he's like, "No, he's not." First of all, he was in
No.
the fucking White House recently. Remember, he was
Yeah.
like supposedly Donald Trump signed some executive order of approval of like some plan. I don't know, like some mushrooms or some shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. With
It was
psychedelics
like
or something.
everybody was like, "This is like such a desperate ploy to get like Rogan back in his like favors and like put him in like a uncomfortable position and everything like that." I like, first of all that's bullshit. No, they're not gonna follow through on any of that.
No.
Get the fuck out
No.
of
No.
here. He's a Republican. The Republicans are anti-weed, anti any type of like medication like that.
Hmm.
It goes against like the
Yeah.
pharmaceutical industry and all that. So yeah, I mean, listen, Chappelle's a jackass.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm, you know what? I remember. So I reposted a thing recently. Oh,
Oh,
that
I
was
saw
the
that.
other
Yeah.
thing he said too. Another bullshit thing he said. One of his jokes was like, these weren't even jokes. He's like basically saying that trans people were mostly white and it was privileged white, that there's no trans black.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are you? There's tons of trans
Yeah.
black women.
Yeah.
Like around that time he was saying that, I remember when I was living in Texas and I would see stories of like trans black women getting killed in Dallas left
Yeah.
and
I remember, like, at the time I knew of more like high profile trans black women. Like
Well, there was that one woman that
there's a woman from Orange
Orange
is
is
the
the New
New
Black.
Black.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
a pretty successful
And
actress.
then
Lots of other stuff.
wasn't the person involved with that remember that movie Tangerine?
I
Um
never saw that.
uh anyway, so regardless,
Well, it was just a stupid thing to say. It was like
yes.
feigning ignorance. Like, and again, it's all designed to be divisive.
Yeah.
Well, so I posted on my Instagram recently because I found it. I made this a long time ago, like back when it happened.
Hmm.
It was like one of these little meme things. So can a multimillionaire comedian get paid $60 million to tell us about their unhealthy obsession with trans people? As
Yeah.
comedians punch down. And it's like, how do you expect Ben Shapiro to climax if he can't dead name? I don't
Yeah.
know, whatever.
Well, whatever.
So I posted, I got so much hate at the time. Oh
Yeah.
my God. I lost like hundreds, if not thousands, of followers when I made that. I had people who liked it, but there was a lot of fucking
Yeah.
people. I had a guy return a piece of artwork.
Oh, I remember you telling me
That
that.
was so fucking weird.
Yeah.
It was like it was my Baphomet drawing. It was the original for the Baphomet.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And he claimed he was a Satanist, and he said I wasn't a Satanist. And I'm like, what the? This guy was cuckoo for caca.
Right.
I was like, wait, are you
What?
upset about what I said about
Yeah, that's a little
Chappelle?
weird.
I'm just critical on Chappelle being attacking marginalized people. Like this, it was
That's
fucking
real
bizarre.
weird.
I would imagine that a true Satanist would be more open-minded.
I would think so. I
Yeah,
mean,
what the? I don't know. I'm not a Satanist, so I have no
right.
idea. I only attended a couple of the meetings. No, I was kidding.
Ooh,
No, but then like this one jackass, I should block him. So a lot of people, and the majority of my comments are all like, "Yeah, fuck him" and all that. He got
yeah.
that Saudi cash, you know. I love that. That was recently. Remember the whole Saudi Arabia thing with the
Yeah. Yeah.
what was it the something festival, Rida or something?
Yeah. I forget the name of it, but it was that comedy festival.
And he said like he starts defending it. He's like, "Listen, you know, I feel bad for the family of Khashoggi or whatever." But then he
Mm.
brings up like Israel killing like hundreds of journalists or something. I'm like, okay. And he's getting applause, and I'm like, wait, that doesn't justify what happened. Wait, I don't get
Yeah.
it. Wait, what are you saying? Like, this is like a pivot. Like, hey, but Israel kills journalists, so who cares? It's like that's
Makes no sense. Yeah.
like, yeah, that sucks too. Are you gonna do a comedy festival for them next? Like, what the fuck does that mean? And again, the Riyadh Comedy Festival, the issue about the Riyadh Comedy Festival had nothing to do with performing for people of Saudi Arabia. It was you were taking money and working for the propagandists of the regime
Right.
that runs the country. You were not, this wasn't some independent, some people that wanted to push art and culture in Saudi Arabia. This was a controlled propaganda tool. And there were comedians who said flat out, who rejected, were like, I was basically told to that I could not criticize them, I could not say anything.
Hmm.
So fuck him. Yeah, nah, he's bad faith.
Yeah.
It was like he attended some bullshit like he's just another rich asshole. Like
Yeah.
he came out on stage with Elon Musk. Remember that? It was like
I
Elon Musk
remember.
just
Yeah.
bought Twitter and then famously fired like 70% immediately or
Yeah.
whatever. And I remember all these Republicans were like clapping, like, haha, go get a real job. It's like, what the fuck? You're
Yeah.
cheering the loss of jobs. So Dave Chappelle's performing basically in the area where everyone like lost their job, and I guarantee you a lot of the people that were there were probably people that worked at fucking
Yeah.
Twitter
I
and
remember
Dave.
that.
And he brings Elon Musk on stage, and people start booing. He's like, he's the richest man in the world. Like, who cares? Like, what are you supposed to fucking
Right.
like? Wow, he's the richest man in the world. Yeah, why? Like, that's a problem in itself. We should look
Mm.
into that. Uh, like he has more money than most countries gross
Right.
national whatever GDP, is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
um oh and he got booed for that, and then he makes a joke and goes, oh, that's just the people in the cheap seats, and it's like there's no cheap seats here, dude.
Yeah.
Like even the cheap seats are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like, it's like this guy's a dick, dude. Like, but hey, that's what you get for paying to see him. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
I would never pay to see him. I'd be like, you get what you pay for. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like there's some people just totally ignorant to him and they just remember the TV show and then they see it and they're like, oh, like if you know what I mean? Like people
Yeah.
just nostalgia. They're not like paying attention or which is, I wish I wasn't paying attention to this shit,
Sure.
honestly. I do. I wish I was completely ignorant. I wish my life was fuller that I didn't need to fucking have to know what the fuck Dave Chapelle is doing. Like, who
Yeah.
cares? Oh,
Ugh.
last one, and I'll move on.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said when he was talking about like J.K. Rowling, he said he was on Team Turf. So that says it all right there. You're
Yeah.
just
There you go.
more Team Turf. What is Team a Turf? It's a what is it called? Like something radical feminist or like
Yeah. I forget that. I forget, but yes, it's something like that. Um, God, what was that? I know what you're talking about. I
trans exclusionary radical feminist.
mhm.
It's like, oh, you're okay, Dave. Like,
So dumb.
and then you're crying because Bobert, like, I don't blame Bobert for doing that. She thought she was with her
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
She smelled her own.
Yeah.
And then I mean, and that wasn't recent. That was like 2 years ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like,
Yeah.
I think some of these guys are trying to distance themselves from Trump more, or from that whole.
I think now they are,
I think
you
they're
know.
smelling the wind's changing a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, as Dave wants to keep getting richer, and he, I don't know, like I don't think he's that
Mm.
guy who disappeared years ago. He's a different
Yeah.
guy, and whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
Virginia election. What
Mm.
was this election about, Joseph?
Well, there's only one thing to vote on, and that was, do you want to redistrict?
Do
And Virginia did it.
right.
They did it weird. They only said they were redistricting until 2030. Like this isn't permanent. I wish they should have made it permanent, but they said it's going to be temporary. And it basically took a 6-5 Democratic
Well,
map.
can you do it permanent?
No, you can't do it permanent, but like,
I mean, don't they do that every 10 years anyway with the census and shit?
yeah, I think you're
That's why
right.
you know, like the fact that Trump had
Yeah,
the census in his first term, and I think is he gonna get it again?
I don't know. Um,
No, it might land. It might.
well,
Oh,
he so they voted yes. It was real close. It was 51 to 49%, but they voted yes. And now instead of 6 Democrats and 5 Republicans, there's going to be 10 Democrats and 1 Republican district.
well, Republicans wanted to do this shit in Texas and other states,
Hilarious.
and
Yes.
they've been gerrymandering for decades. It's just finally the fucking Democrats woke up and realized,
Yeah.
oh shit, why do we keep losing? States
Well,
that overwhelmingly will still go to a Democratic president or Democratic senator or governor, they're not getting seats in the House because of the fucking gerrymandering. It doesn't make any
yeah.
sense. And
Well,
these,
I think I this was great news, and not necessarily because of like I don't.
but didn't some judge already block it, or did
Yeah,
they?
but this is a cranky judge that didn't want to let him vote on it in the first. This is going nowhere.
Frankie J.
Yeah.
Ah, woo woo.
So
The judge who freed Kyle Rittenhouse.
right. I don't necessarily love gerrymandering. I think it's not great. But
This is the game.
I
It's funny. The whole Harvey Milk thing.
yeah.
You know how he won, right?
Uh
Gerrymandering.
yeah. Yeah, I'm glad the Democrats fought back. They never fight back, and now they're fighting
Yeah, I
back,
mean
and
the
that's great.
California. I guess the California thing. What is it? If Texas does it, then California does it automatically or something.
Yes.
So has Texas done it?
Yeah, and California did it.
I mean, listen, this is the game. This is the same thing. The Republicans, they do this all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It's like when the kid punched that one kid, and he's like, "You're supposed to follow the rules," and it's like,
Yeah.
fuck
Well,
you.
not only
Um,
do Republicans do it all the time, but this time they did
you
it
changed the rules,
in the
buddy.
middle of they shouldn't people always change the rules like you said. I mean, people redistrict. That's a normal thing. But the
So they were doing it
Republicans
to the
and
point where Democrats were like completely
yeah,
removed from power.
yeah.
It was
So
like
I
to the
think it's
point.
hilarious that the Democrats did it. I'm glad they did it. I'm glad they won. Um, honestly, they should put their foot down on the gas until the Republicans knock their shit off. So I'm real glad. I think it was a great thing to do.
Did Chuck Schumer or what's his face say uh we shouldn't do that?
No, I think I saw the whole bunch of people like Obama came out and said that they should do it. He said, "I'm against gerrymandering, but this is we got to do
This
this."
is the game.
Yeah,
These are the rules.
and
Hey, we're just playing the
yeah,
game that you guys have been playing for years, and we just finally wised up and realized this is the only way we're gonna be able to beat you
right,
is to just do what you do and do it better.
yeah.
And then they
So
cry when it's done, and they're like, because in the end of the day, it makes no sense. There are less Republican voters in this country than are Democrats.
yeah, I think the things Republicans are mad at with this is that the Democrats
One.
fucked up the Republicans. Like it
That's it.
wasn't
They don't
like
want to lose. It's like, it's
yeah,
like right after, I remember right after the Democrats won the House and the Senate in 2006,
yeah,
or was it just the House? I don't know, whatever. They finally got the House back in 2006. And immediately, every fucking Republican talking point. This is why I used to watch cable news.
yeah, yeah,
I'm sure they would still do it. They're like, "This is a center right country. This is a center
yeah,
right country,"
yep,
and I'm like, "Well, not really, buddy.
yeah.
Maybe it isn't. You just lost the House."
But you're right. The minute Democrats get in charge of something, we need to come together. We
Look, they
need to
don't
work.
accept
Yeah,
loss. I mean, Donald Trump almost burnt down the fucking Capitol.
yeah, like literally. Yeah,
Literally did it. Like one of the biggest terrorist attacks on the
yeah.
Washington D.C. outside of
So
like the Pentagon getting like bombed or whatever.
yeah,
Like,
so I'm all for this. I think it was great that it happened. I think they should keep doing it. So there you go.
you have Alex Jones in here?
No,
Oh, we gotta talk. We gotta add that in there.
yeah. All
Just
right.
add
Well,
it.
let's do it now. Let's do it now.
Oh, well, fine. So the Onion announced that they now control
Yes.
uh InfoWars, and and on 420 they put out a logo, and it's really funny. It's basically they just changed InfoWars and they put like a rainbow flag through it,
Yeah.
and they announced that they're hiring Tim Heidecker of
Yeah.
Tim and Eric and Office Hours
Yeah.
and he's been in tons of movies and stuff. You know who he is, right? He's very funny.
Yes.
And he's basically the editor or the head of it. He comes out, he does like an impression of it first, and
Yeah.
he was like, we don't know what we're gonna do with it yet. He's like, it might be like a realty company. Like, we're not sure yet. Like, we're thinking at first maybe just make it like a trans comedy thing, but not like making fun of trans, but like
Right.
trans comedians. Like, just
Yeah. Yeah. I
prop
think
up
it's great.
like talent of trans people. And like there's so many things. I just love that when he was just going on like what it could be, and it was like jelly. I don't. He didn't say that, but Jelly in a Month Club. Like we don't
Yeah.
know. Like it could be anything we want it to be. Like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Alex Jones had a meltdown or something, and he
Oh yeah.
showed
Yeah.
up on the set. They have up until the end of the month or something,
I
but
think
like
so.
they show
Yeah.
up on the set and he's shirtless and he's like, "Yo, wear my skin." Well, you all think that? Yeah, it's like so fucking funny. Oh, that was the thing too. Tim Heidecker said that like any proceeds they make, anything will be shared to the family because they haven't gotten a dime
Yeah.
from Alex Jones still. Like even though
Yeah.
it's not giving me Alex Jones, I'll give Alex Jones this. It is pretty funny. It's not funny what he did, but the whole like you owe them $1 million. And Alex Jones is like, okay, a million, no, a billion. It was a
Yeah.
$1 billion. And he's like,
Mm.
okay, because he doesn't have that kind of money. And
Right. Right.
he wouldn't give it to them. But I just thought his reaction was always kind of funny and just like, oh, okay, I'll give him $1 billion.
Right. Yeah.
Sure, here's Jupiter too.
I
He
have to
like,
cash in my 401k.
yeah, like, like, no, fuck that guy. I mean, again, Alex Jones is an evil piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, uh, he made millions off of and he endangered helped. I'm not gonna say he did it all himself, but
No.
he
No.
helped endanger. He's a big voice in it. He helped endanger these people's lives. Like
Yeah.
chicks were showing up, they had to move, they were getting death threats. Like not just your kid was killed, your young child is murdered at
Jeez.
Sandy Hook, and then now you gotta like, and you can't even mourn now because you have fucking lunatics showing up claiming that you're a crisis actor. Well,
Yeah.
Alex Jones is the biggest crisis actor to ever exist.
Yeah.
He's a fucking crisis actor.
Mm.
No, this is great. Him losing, and again, like the Onion. So the Onion supposedly bought this like a year and a half ago,
They a while ago, yeah.
but then some judge or something in Texas. I love it in Texas. Like
Yeah.
of all the things, the cases they could work. We gotta protect InfoWars. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's how
Mm.
you know it's complete right wing chuddery. When you got like a right wing judge in Texas
Yeah.
trying to like. So they tried stopping the sale, but like no, they got it, and it's weird. They still don't 100% have it,
Mm.
but they basically have it. It's theirs to do what they want.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the joke. Like Alex Jones can still go out and make a show,
Sure.
but he can't do InfoWars.
Yeah, and you can't call it InfoWars, and yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
InfoWars 2. That would
Wars
be kind of fun.
info.
War infos.
Information wars.
Information battle.
Mm.
It just doesn't have the ring to it.
No.
So I just love that though. And Tim Heidecker's talking. He just goes on like about like what they're gonna do with it, and we're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We haven't figured that out yet. Is this gonna be like a subscription club? Like, is this gonna a magazine? Like it's a realty company? That
Yeah,
was the
that's
other thing he
funny.
said. It's
Oh.
great. Karma's great. At the end of the day, though, Alex Jones is still
Yeah.
rich prick. I mean, I don't know. It's
Yeah, he's
funny.
already done his He's already done the damage.
He
I
did
mean,
the damage.
yeah.
He didn't go to jail or anything. He didn't like. He still gets propped up. He still gets invited on like podcasts and shit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck
Mhm.
him. Fuck the people that have him on his show. Those
Yeah.
people are all garbage.
Mm.
Um, There's another funny thing before we move on.
Mhm.
Another like so supposedly, and I don't have it confirmed, but supposedly Mitch McConnell's not doing that great.
Mm.
He's
Yes.
like what 84 or something like that. But
Yeah,
like
he's
he
yeah.
looks and sounds like shit. I mean, there was always like remember though he'd be like freeze up.
Hmm.
Now he's like in that like okay, this guy you are like you should not be doing this anymore.
Right.
Or old,
Hmm.
or sick and old. Like
Constantly having to reboot him.
yeah, like, and so supposedly the rumor is that I don't know if he's like has been around lately or whatever,
Hmm.
but he's not long for this planet. And then one of the best things though, the silver lining of all this, well, besides the fact that he was an evil bastard and
Hmm.
basically helped ruin this country, and he's the reason why Trump's president now because
Yeah. Yeah.
he could have gotten
Could have impeached.
he
Yeah.
could have been voted to impeach Trump, and Trump would never been able to run again.
Right.
So because he was the head of the Senate, and there were a couple of them. They did get a couple of Republicans. I don't know, like two or something, but like could have gotten a couple more, and McConnell could have came in
Hmm.
and just said, "Yeah, we're getting rid of him. He's bad news. We need to like fix this country. This is not the way we
Yeah.
do it. I don't know, whatever." So he fuck him. But the joke is that if he croaks, he will be replaced by a Democrat in the Senate
Yeah.
because Andy
Andy
Bashir,
Bashir.
governor, and Andy Bashir will put a Democrat in, right? He's not
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah. No, he's a legit Democrat.
Oh, we have to honor his legacy by putting in
Mm-mm.
a Republican. People will be saying that, like,
No, but he'd
yeah.
pick. I'll bet you he picks like a moderate Democrat. He's not going to pick like.
Nah, they should put like a fucking like this
Yeah.
like blue haired, like just put that woman in that the Republicans always like all the right wingers love using in memes of the woman crying after Trump won.
Oh,
Like,
that'd be great.
put her
Yeah.
in power. She's like, I'm back. And then she just posts memes of both the chuds crying.
Yeah,
She's
that'd be
insane.
good.
Just put her in, and like Andrew Rashida's like doesn't even know her name. She's just like, I don't know, it's crying lib. Crying lib's now in the Senate, and like she doesn't even get a name.
Right.
Crying lib. And she's like, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Uh,
I'd rather you don't know my real name.
yeah.
Her name's Carolyn. Carolyn Liberty. I don't know. All right. Iran. Oh no.
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
you want Iran?
Not really, other than it's still going on.
Okay, well then
It's
move on, I guess now.
well,
I
I'm
mean,
just saying, like Trump keeps saying we're about to, we've won, we have already won, we
okay,
haven't.
we haven't
It's
won.
yes, it's still going on.
Oh,
Most
isn't he
experts,
trying to like cry and get he wants the deal back that Obama had that he tore up.
but he doesn't. Yeah, but he doesn't want to come out and say that. But yes, I've heard this too.
Like, I don't get it. Everything was great. What happened?
Mm,
You.
yeah,
What a fucking buffoon.
he's really yeah.
What a fucking joke.
Um, yeah, it's laughable how he
Are we?
handles this.
I don't even get it. Like, what is going on? Are we still bombing them, or is this kind of like what is happening? Is
There's
it
been,
still
I think, lately there's been a ceasefire, and Trump keeps extending it.
oh,
But
good,
it's
I
a weird
guess.
ceasefire because there are still like little skirmishes and everything. I don't
Well,
know.
Israel kind of just does whatever the fuck it wants with
Yeah.
Lebanon and everything.
Mm.
Even though I still don't, the whole like, oh, Israel does whatever it wants. No, I still think that like they
Yeah.
get go ahead from the United States.
Yeah. I think in a lot of instances that's true.
I 100% believe that.
Yeah.
I'm so sick. I know people love to say Israel's like this, like puppet master, and it's like, oh yeah, no, that's totally not anti-Semitic at all. No,
Nah.
it's like, no, dude, it's the other way around. They're an
Uh,
extension of the United States.
yeah. Mm.
You just don't want to admit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not you, Jeff.
No. But the Iran stuff is just the joke of it is Trump had no idea what he was doing. It's 100% showing now. Um,
Didn't Pete Hegseth come out? Oh, I think we might have talked about that. Didn't he do like he did some uh speech or something and he was quoting the Bible, but it ended up just being Lucius. Was that name Lucius?
oh, it was
Samuel Jackson
Jules.
character? Jules.
Jules, yeah.
Jules Samuel Jackson
Yes.
character from Pulp Fiction.
I saw clips of this.
Somebody did a meme of where they took a line from a Metallica song and had him
Yeah.
like, he's quoting the Bible and they made him look
Jeez.
like James Hetfield.
Nice.
Yeah, don't make him look cool.
Yeah.
Not saying James Hetfield's cool, but
Right.
just saying he's cool looking than fucking Hegseth.
Yeah. Oh,
Hegseth is like the Guy Fieri of
cabinet members, yeah.
nah, like just that position in general. Like
Hmm.
I think the entire Trump administration is like an if Guy Fieri was an administration.
Yeah.
Not Guy Fieri himself, but like the
Yeah. The persona.
lifestyle, the persona. Everyone's covered in
Mhm.
donkey sauce.
Oh, oof.
They are
Okay.
actually. That's we're finding more and more out. They are covered in donkeys.
Yuck.
RFK testimony.
Yeah, this guy's such a clown. He's completely dismantled the our health system.
Oops. Can't believe the guy who's anti-health did that. That's crazy.
Yeah. He is promoting like ivermectin based drug. I mean, it's hard to get an appointment. I know he doesn't like control that specifically,
Is
but
it the hard
every
time with the onions that had the whole like you should eat more bees or
yeah.
something, and he's swollen. He's just covered in like bee stings.
Yeah. He's so confident and so wrong.
Do you see the thing about the raccoon penis thing?
Yeah. Oh,
Well, here's the thing about raccoon penis, little known fact.
yeah.
Supposedly, and I learned this the hard way. No, I was kidding.
Okay.
I learned this because of all this. Raccoons have bones in their penis, supposedly.
Hmm.
So they
Okay.
literally have a boner.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why he's like, I need to get the bone.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
So supposedly, like he saw like a dead raccoon or something, and he wanted the penis bone. Like, what the fuck is he? Like the island of Dr. Moreau? He's got like whale heads and he's
He
just
is
making
so
like
bizarre.
animal hybrids. And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, you're just a crackhead, man. You're not a
Right.
scientist. You're like,
God.
my favorite thing he ever did was when that one healthcare executive, whatever, like passed out
Yeah.
and he just went, whoop, well, time for me to go. He just like duh. He just got and he just walked center stage.
Yeah.
Got the fuck. And then it was like, oh, okay, so you have no idea what you're doing.
Right.
Oh, because you're not a doctor
That was funny.
and you were completely useless at the moment. It's like the
Uh,
funny. It was just like you just see his reaction. It was like,
I'll look
okay,
that
that's
up.
a huge tell, right? No, but there was like a video of him recently, and he's breathing like horribly.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, yeah,
That was like very recent. Yeah, and I'm like, did I send it to you?
yeah.
I'm like,
I
I
think.
almost thought it was a joke. I'm like, wait, did he really? It is on TikTok.
Mm. Yeah, he's a lot, and he makes very little sense, and he's so confident despite being wrong. That's a rough combination to take.
Yeah. Where is
Mm.
it?
Mm.
It doesn't matter. It just sounded like horrible, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you the health secretary, buddy.
Unreal.
Again, he's just a bag of bugs. He's the oogie
Yep.
boogie of viruses and shit.
Yeah.
But like, he doesn't get vaccinated. But if you're around him, you better hope you got your shots
Mm.
because you don't
Yeah.
get.
Carrier.
He's like, they say like if you travel to like back in the day, I don't know if it's like that now, but like if you go to India and stuff like that, they're like you got to
Uh-huh.
get like certain shots. Like you can't
Yeah,
just
yeah.
yeah. That's like that with RFK. You gotta like review
God.
like and it's like weird ancient diseases that they might not even
Right.
have vaccines for.
You gotta break out a special book, reference book.
Yeah, yeah. It's the fucking book that like that one guy in Game of Thrones read to learn how to cure grayscale.
God. Oh.
Okay. Well, whatever. I mean, all right, here we go. This one's fun. Tariff payback. What
Mm.
happened, Joseph?
Well, the tariffs that Trump put on us or put on imported goods and were then passed on to us, court said he has to refund that money
To all these
uh,
companies.
to all the companies, not to us, the people,
Well, and the companies, so the companies they're gonna lower the prices back and or
and they should
eventually,
refund some of the money. Yeah,
right? They're gonna do that?
they should. I don't know if they will, but they should.
Uh they won't. They said if
Well,
this goes through, this is basically like worse than 2008.
mm,
Like the amount of like wealth distribution again. Because like like Walmart's gonna make buco bucks from this.
yeah.
Any of these stores that like jacked up their prices claiming that it was the tariffs. So you said that Trump said that they shouldn't be allowed to get the money back or something, right?
Right. Yeah. He's trying to coax people to not accepting the money.
Yeah, okay. So he's full of shit.
Yep.
He's trying to play. They made sure he got in that position so that
Yes.
he doesn't give a fuck. He could just say that, makes him look good for a second, like, oh yeah,
Hmm.
Trump. I mean, yeah, I agree with him on that one instant, but I know
Hmm.
he's full of shit.
Yeah, he is.
I guess yeah, it's like yeah, we both have the same amount of power in this situation. I guess. Yeah, it's just typical. I mean, it doesn't shock me one bit that they.
No.
This is like the those fucking loans they gave out during COVID. That was during
Mm,
his administration. What were
yeah.
they called? Like TP or whatever.
Uh, I forget the technical. They were COVID loans, but I forget. You're right. There is a technical name for them. Um,
And like people who didn't even have like Margie Taylor Green got one.
yeah.
Like it was like Matt Gates got one. Like it was all bullshit. You just claim. And then like the fucked up thing about it was like you didn't have to pay the loans back if like you didn't. There was some
Hmm.
caveat that basically made it that the loans never got paid back. Because why would you admit to like uh doing better or something?
Right.
You said you don't have to give all this money back. So
Mm.
the joke was, I don't know if you remember, there was that whole meme and bullshit, especially in the right and
Hmm.
pushing that people didn't want to work.
Hmm.
Remember like, oh, there's all these higher job, but no one wants to work because everybody's getting all that COVID money, which was like one check,
Right.
but it was a lie. So the whole, I think part of the deal was if you got your staff back up and everything like that, then you had to pay it back. So if you just put a for hire signs up and never actually hire anyone, and then they're like, listen, no one wants to work. We can't fill these positions.
Right.
It was a bunch of bullshit back then.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because that happened under Trump. So
Mm. Well, a lot of the stuff in Texas kind of like happened over the course of a few years, but it's real noticeable now.
what?
The restaurants going bilingual, like refusing to hire you unless you have bilingual
Well, that has
skills.
nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I, those fucking loans, the
Yeah,
PPP
the
loans,
right.
whatever.
Well, what about
Part of the
them?
caveat was if you like were basically back to running business and you had like a full staff, you basically had to pay the loan back.
And a lot of them didn't, right?
No, because they claimed that people didn't want to work.
I follow you. Okay, yeah.
They were putting these fucking for hire signs up, but no one was getting jobs.
Yeah. They're like ghost positions. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So and then they could claim, oh look, no one wants to work because you all these people were getting all that COVID money. Remember they would cry about people
I
getting a couple
remember.
bucks?
Yeah.
And it's like some people didn't even get checks. Get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, no, it was a fucking scam.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they get to push a lie. I remember that. To this day, I still hear people say, "Oh, no one wants to work." I'm like, "You're dumb."
Yeah. Yeah. That really, you're right, that really escalated during COVID. That was a problem prior to that too, like on a much lesser scale. I remember I worked at a place and they'd always advertise for positions, had no intention of hiring for
Right.
them.
It was like it's done for tax purposes, probably.
That and for this place, they were getting federal money and they wanted to show that they needed those positions. They just never
Right.
wanted to fill them. They wanted that money to
Oh,
come
you just
in.
can't. No
Yeah,
one wants to work. And
yeah,
then you push this story, it becomes public, and then I see idiots like regurgitating that. I remember like I was in
yeah,
line at Lowe's, and it was one of these like self-checkout ones, and it was like so many people, and this idiot lady next to me. I said something about like I don't even know. I said something about like, why am I doing this? Like,
hmm,
and then she's like, that's because no one wants to work. And I'm like, sister, you
sure,
are not, we are not. And I was like, never mind.
yeah.
I'm not gonna,
Barking up the wrong tree.
I'm not gonna explain this to you. You're a fucking moron. Like, you're missing the point. Okay.
Hmm.
No, they want to work. They don't want to pay more people. And that's why instead of having four cashiers right now, they have one guy panicking, trying to help four idiots how to check out.
Yeah, how to put on a scanner and yeah. Mm.
We passed on the labor to you. You know what's so fucked up is I go to those things because I hate dealing with cashiers now. I
Yeah,
then I've accustomed myself to want to use self checkout.
I'll go to whatever's got less of a line.
Oh yeah, no, I'll do that too. But like, I mostly use the self checkout now. I don't buy
Yeah,
as much stuff as I used to anyway because it's just like me and
yeah.
but like still, I just like I feel like I kind of that's what they wanted. But you know that what was so funny about that member, it was like it was getting to the point where it was so ridiculous. It was like they had like no cashiers. But
Hmm.
then they
Yeah.
started like crying because they realized that like there was so much more theft.
God.
Oh, you mean people were forgetting to scan
Right.
items? Like they would scan like an extra can of beans, but forget to scan the
The TV.
$20 meat.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that
Like,
happens a lot.
oh well, hey, you didn't want to pay people and you wanted to
Yeah.
pass the labor on to people. Like I remember when I was a cashier, you would miss something, they would like go crazy on you. But now
Yeah.
you're expecting idiots who don't, or not idiots, just people who don't work and we're not trained to ring up stuff because
Yeah.
it's not their job. And then and so sometimes these mistakes that happen, sometimes it's not even intentional.
Hmm.
People forget shit in carts sometimes.
Mm. Yeah.
You know how many times I've forgot the $200 ink cartridges?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. They make you go through a whole thing to get that.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
just luck out with that. That was a joke. That's a crime. Don't do that. But yeah, I thought that was so funny. They were like trying to like weasel out of paying
Hmm.
people and trying to get more and more people to do self-checkout. But then when it became more apparent that they were losing money, all of a sudden it was like,
Yeah.
you can't do self-checkout anymore. It's like, oh, your shitty idea. Special forces
Yeah.
bet on Medora's capture. What happened, Joseph? What is this?
That was a weird one. I just read about this a couple hours ago, to be honest, and it just was announced a couple hours ago. A special forces soldier who was part of the unit that captured Maduro prior to doing that bet. I want to say it was on Kalshi, or Poly. It was on one of those predictions markets, and he bet on the time Maduro would be captured, which he obviously knew ahead of time because he was in on the raid. And he collected, I want to say, 400 grand from it, and then he got found out and he was arrested today.
Why? Well, I guess he's just not rich enough to pull that scam off.
Yeah, yeah, because I this happens all the time.
Like that lady
Um,
who got arrested for calling ICE on the laborers.
oh yeah. Oh,
It's like you're just not rich enough to pull off that scam. You don't have enough.
mm,
You don't own enough Congress people to or
yeah.
politicians to pull that shit off.
Oh.
Like, what do you think you are? One of Trump's kids?
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Uh, that that was a weird story. It's just
I
real
mean,
depressing.
he probably wasn't the only one who did that. So they just needed a fall guy.
Could have been.
I
But
bet
yeah,
you, I
I hope
bet
the
you, Trump's family made tons of money off of
yeah,
betting on if Maduro got captured.
yeah, yeah.
That shit should be fucking illegal.
Or the bet should be public knowledge, like who's
Like,
betting what and
oh, like who's betting on
yeah,
it? Like,
right. Like
oh, why is this senator betting on
yeah, exactly. Like if
who's going to be in?
RFK is betting on, you know, horse paste sales increasing, you should be able to know that because it'll give you a heads up as to why
Yeah,
things
yeah,
are
yeah.
happening.
Or it should just be illegal.
Yeah, well, or that, yes.
You shouldn't be allowed to bet on,
You shouldn't, yeah,
events
you shouldn't be allowed to bet on stuff like this. I
that could be
agree. Yeah,
totally manipulated
right.
because most of these events that happen are manipulated.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's not like you're betting on like a storm to happen or something.
no, no.
Like yeah, it's total bullshit. And the fact that these things like and like Donald Trump's son's like connected to it and
Hmm.
yeah.
Mm.
I'm not shocked by it.
No, me neither. Me
Speaking of
neither.
Cash Patel. So I guess it came out recently. I don't know, it was like a story from the Guardian or something like that. He's just like a raging alcoholic.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't shock me.
it doesn't shock me at all. I always thought of Hegseth as the alcoholic. Not that there can't be two. Cash Patel
They're all
always,
alcoholics, I bet.
he just always seems so dumb, like just not smart.
He's just a
Uh,
yeah, he has like imposter syndrome face. Like he
yeah,
can't he knows that he's does not belong there in that
yeah,
position. Like
right.
like I said, like all these other people in their positions, like Bondi and all that. I mean, as horrible as they are, it's like I mean the
There's a logic to it. Yeah.
Hexet thing is ridiculous, but I think Hexet's so arrogant
Hmm.
that he's and so full of himself that. But I feel like there's Cash Patel. It's like he's a lying grifter piece of shit, but like
Mm.
there's still something in there in his like his body language cannot hide
Right.
like the guilt or
Mm.
something. And that's probably why he's drinking even more too. It's like,
Could be.
you think he knows what he's fucking doing? Head of
Um,
the FBI. This guy is like,
that's the thing
don't
is
the
I
people
don't.
in the head of the FBI usually in the FBI?
Yeah, I would think so, or some relevant experience.
He wanted
Um,
more. He wanted the FBI to sell merch. That
yeah.
came out. Like he was upset that the FBI was not selling like selling product.
Right.
Yeah, it's like what? Like you think they're gonna sell a female body inspector shirt? Like,
Right.
have you ever seen one of those?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are big in
like
the 80s.
why don't we have that here? We have the
Well,
license. We are the FBI.
yeah.
What a dork. He's such a dork. He really is. Like the whole like
Yeah.
him going to like the hockey game, getting drunk and like
He's just an embarrassment, you know?
he's a
Um,
joke. He's a fucking he's Like I'm curious, like the people when they found out in the FBI, people, most of them were probably like, Are you kidding this guy?" Like, do you think they like don't tell him anything,
What do you
or
mean
he
by
probably
don't
doesn't
tell
even
them?
care? Oh, like they're just like it's like almost like they're trying to. It's like a rudderless ship right
Oh
now,
yeah,
kind of.
yeah. They probably go and call him
There's like
that.
a ghost leadership or something, like you know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah,
people like they're trying to like because the FBI, it's like this isn't. I don't know. I just find it bizarre.
yeah,
I just can't imagine that there's these people who've been in there for like decades and like now they gotta like report to this guy. They're probably like, you know what? He's never gonna show up. This is like a
yeah,
bullshit position. Like
yeah.
we don't have to listen to him. Just
Let's just make the show and go home.
yeah, like when he shows up, just say yes to him and
Right.
just do your job.
Yeah. That's usually good advice.
Just once in a while, you might have to do some bullshit.
Yeah. Also good advice.
Yeah, like I just can't imagine that. Like these trained professionals, it's not like don't you have to like go to a lot of school and shit to get in the FBI? You can't
Yeah.
just like don't you have to have like a lot of experience and stuff?
At least some, from what I understand, at least a master's. That's 3 years of college after your bachelor's.
Right.
You
So
know?
right, yeah. I mean, like it's not just 4 years of college. It's
No,
like yeah.
no. It's like a total of 7 or 8.
Isn't there like a ton of training involved too? Like you have to go to
Yeah,
like different like schools and shit, like
I did. I don't know if that's universal for all, but I had to.
for being in the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
You were in the FBI?
Yeah.
No, you were what? No, you weren't.
No, I wasn't.
Okay. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. You sometimes you surprise me,
Yeah, I
but
know, right? Yeah.
that's right. I
I
went to
was.
school and I became a female body investigator. Yeah.
No, I remember this isn't funny now, but when I graduated from college, I got a recruitment letter from the Border Patrol. And they had me, this was like 1991. So it was a long time ago. It was before, and the deal was the test they gave me was they like had an invented language and you had to like guess what the basic words were based on like some grammatical rules or whatever. And because I had a degree in English language.
Okay.
And I passed the thing, but I didn't go on to the next round. I just chose not to. But yeah, I mean, they recruit. I mean, it's not crazy that someone would have been recruited by a FBI does all sorts of stuff. They hired, I think, mostly accountants and shit.
Well, it's like it's bigger cases. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, like once the FBI gets involved, you see in the movies. Do you remember there was a movie about these two women that trained to be in the FBI? It was like a comedy, and it starred
Yeah.
that woman from like Hand That Rocks the Cradle and Risky Business. Is that it? She was the prostitute in that Tom Cruise.
Rebecca De Mornay was it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
She's like the badass in the
I
movie.
do remember this.
Yeah, yeah, she's hot.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, yeah. She was like in some surfer show years ago on like oh, and she was on was she on Jessica Jones
Oh,
TV show?
um,
She was on some show. She played someone's mom. I
that
think she
sounds familiar.
was she on
Uh,
I remember
I don't see it. See, this is her filmography. Oh, here, television. She was in. Oh well, she was in. Oh, yeah, you're right. She was in
yeah,
Jessica Jones.
she was her mother, and then you find
Yeah,
out she has a real mother, and it was played by Janet McTeer. That was like
right.
2 or 3 or whatever, I don't remember.
Huh.
But yeah, yeah, she was on that. Oh yeah, no,
Weird.
she was hot.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, this is like corny '80s comedy. Rebecca De Mornay, like, is not like a little more serious than like Police Academy, but like,
yeah.
and it
I
was about
almost.
like joining the FBI, and
Yeah,
it was like they're women. It was like her and oh yeah, it was called Feds.
that's it. I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that movie maybe too many
Uh,
times. Hey, Fred Dalton Thompson was in it.
Wow. There you
Republican presidential candidate,
go.
Fred Thompson. Well, that guy was weird. He was a
Yeah.
weird dude. Because he was like all over the place. Wasn't he like an actual, well, he was in government, but wasn't he
Right.
also like an FBI guy or something in real life? No,
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
no, I'm just gonna go into acting. I don't know. It's very
Uh,
strange. I remember they made a big deal about him running, and then
yeah.
Wayne, he came in really late,
Right.
and then he flamed the fuck out. It lasted like
Yeah.
2 minutes. No,
I do remember that.
I remember he
Hmm.
would have this red truck
Yeah.
talk about,
Right.
and it was like he didn't even drive. Like they would like just it was a prop, and they would
Yeah.
just
Move it from one city to the
yeah,
other.
yeah, and he didn't even
Mm.
drive in it. Like, he's like, this is my red truck. And, like turn into a catfish wrangler when he would
Right.
talk. Well, I say.
Uh,
Speaking, well, we'll add this. We gotta
yeah.
add. You watched the Coyote Acme
I
trailer?
watched the trailer. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll
It was
talk about
fine.
that. We'll talk about that in a minute. Here's the last one before we move on to something important like
Yes.
Coyote versus Acme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lori Chavez Derrimer.
God, this was bananas.
This is the woman that just got. This is another person that was. I guess she resigned or
Yeah.
she ousted. I don't know. She's probably gonna get ousted. But again, another woman,
Hmm.
labor secretary, little known Trump character, background player, I guess. We
Yeah.
didn't know who she was. She wasn't the star of the show, but
Nope.
now she is, and we didn't get a chance to know her. So she was the labor secretary, and it sounds like it was
It's like a coke fueled party.
Plato's retreat or something she turned into.
It was crazy. Like all of these people, they're having affairs. They're
She had an
stealing money.
affair
They're
with like a subordinate, and then so that's one of the reasons why she's gone. Her
yeah.
husband was not allowed in the building because he had two accusations of like I'm
God.
not like SA, not sexual assault, but
Yeah.
like harassment. And then
Right.
her father also, which is this makes it at this point kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because it's like, wait, dad too? What is going on with
Right.
these people?
Mm,
And it's just like, well, one, the idea of a labor secretary during a Republican administration is
yeah.
kind of a joke in
Yeah.
itself. You know, it's like a I don't know, a dog that could read or something.
Right. Yeah.
Like a dog in a library, a dog
Mm,
librarian. Like, yeah, it's cute, but
mhm.
like, eh,
Yeah.
it's not gonna help you with the doggy decimal system. Oh, actually,
Oh,
kind of cool.
that would be cool. Yeah.
It's the
Hmm.
golden retriever with glasses. And like they do that thing where it has hands. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's like hands.
Oh,
Like, why are
fuck.
we wasting so much government money on this? You know what? Well worth it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Doggy librarian. Yeah, this Lori Chavez woman, we didn't get to know her, but she seems like she was Stitch or something.
Just horrible, like a nonstop ghoulish parade of inappropriate and illegal behavior, you know? Um,
Do you think like because there's people who work there all the time, right? Like there's people again, like in there's people that not everything is an administrative pay.
right.
And I was like, I remember during the first 4 years of Trump, there was a whole like uh deep state
Yeah.
bullshit. And it was like he's talking about like people who just work. Like
Yeah.
they don't work for the administration, they don't work for their government employees. They're nonpartisan. Like
Right. They
and
just,
that was
yeah.
a big part of Project 2025 was basically getting rid of all those
Yeah.
people and putting in like loyalists. But it's like, wasn't that what that movie was that remember that show? What was it called? Like Lightning in a Bottle or something? And it was about the
Hmm.
assassination of
Oh, yeah. Uh, not
it had
Harrison.
Ron Swanson in it. I know that's not his real.
Yeah.
They were playing like and then there was the Zod.
Yeah. Terrence Stamp.
Not Zod, not Terrence Stamp. He's not the. It was the guy who played Zod in Man of Steel and the Flash.
Yeah. This was, God, what was the president's name in this show?
I
Do you
don't even
remember?
know. 18th
Uh,
century president, late
yeah.
18th century, post Civil War presidents. But one of the things I think I don't know if it was Chester Arthur. I don't know. One of
Hmm.
the whatever the guy, what's the guy's name who played Ron Swanson? God damn it. He's on
Nick
that.
Offerman.
Yeah. Nick Offerman's character. I think he's the one that because he takes over as president, he puts in a thing. One of his biggest things is he puts in a thing that states,
Hmm.
oh, this guy's claiming that Trump's gonna be dead tomorrow. That guy, my son just sent this to me. The guy who claims he's like, remember, he's like this physical therapist and he knows
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
lying and everything. He's like, this guy's gonna be. He says he's gonna be dead tomorrow. My son just sent that to me.
Oh. Let's see how that pans out.
Yeah, I just wrote, if only.
God,
Don't make promises. Can't
don't
keep
threaten
them.
me with a good time. Um,
Dude, I can. I think my favorite thing about when Trump passes away
mhm.
is gonna be all the chuds trying to make you feel guilty or something
Yeah.
for having a normal human reaction of being like
Mhm.
celebrating a ghoul's like
Right.
demise. Like
Mm.
that's gonna be my favorite part of the whole thing. It's not even like it won't even matter. He won't even matter anymore. He's gone.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be all the people who are gonna try to like all of a sudden try to claim some moral higher ground, like
Mhm.
like the Charlie Kirk thing, but
Right, right.
like 100 times worse.
Uh,
Um. Oh, so sorry. Going my back to that show or whatever they're
yeah, yeah.
putting out. I guess one of the things he put in was, I guess before that was that there would be permanent
Oh,
workers in government that didn't get replaced every administration.
okay.
Like where you have those workers that they're not partisan, they're not part of a party, they're not part of an
Right.
administration, they're not like they're just they work for the government and they make sure the government moves. And supposedly
Yeah,
that's
that makes sense.
because that was like the joke too when he became president, like he had to hire all these fucking people. And
Yeah.
it was like so you don't so I'm wondering like the people that probably work in the labor department or whatever who are whatever they probably were like, thank God this fucking
Yeah,
wretched.
probably.
Well, and then you find out, oh, she's going back to the private sector, and you're like, who
Mm.
are these people? Why would they hire her back?
Yeah.
Like, I want this. Like, I could be a piece of shit. Hire me. I'll get drunk. I'll fucking around. Like, come on.
uh yeah, that's sometimes
I know
that
how to
that's the
I know how
trick.
to have a good time. I know how to party. Isn't that the criteria?
Yeah, that's the only criteria.
When you party hardy, wear a I could wear a Hawaiian shirt to work.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
It depends
Um,
on the day. Big fat
right.
party animal or big flaming homosexual. I don't know. See where the day goes,
Yeah. Yeah. Sad but true.
Flip a coin.
Mm.
So I remember I read this comic years ago.
Mhm.
It was like Dork or whatever. It was like Evan Dork, and it was like this underground comic. And there was like Two-Face. Like
Oh,
it was a drawing of
jeez.
Two-Face, and he flips a coin and he goes, all right, well, gay sex it is. Like that. It all depends on the coin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So yeah, I don't know. We didn't really get to know Lori Chavez there. Remember, she sounds like a real
she
fucking
sounds
treasure.
horrible, like high maintenance horrible. And
They
she'll be
show her
back.
like she
She'll
was
be
like
back in a couple
constantly
days.
partying, going on trips,
Yeah.
using. I mean, this is like well, what's her face kind of does that. Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Remember
Yeah.
was it like the $50,000 lectern or something?
God. Yeah, that was really egregious.
I mean, these people they get away with it.
Yeah. Yeah. You would think the House or the Senate would have their own mechanisms by which to deal with this, but they don't, you know.
Well, this is all happening before the. I mean, if the Dems get the House back, there would be more oversight to this
Yeah,
shit.
but next week's calendar's already written for this already written, I would
What do you mean?
imagine. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Um that that these things are being planned far in advance.
What do you mean?
Well, what were you saying?
No
With
oversight because the Republicans run the House, so there's no like they're not
yeah, oh
checking.
yeah.
So I'm saying if the Dems ran the House, there'd be more oversight on the Trump administration.
Right.
They
Yeah.
could
No,
rein these fucking people in.
if they ran it currently, I see what you mean. But like ideally, they can still do that oversight if they take control. I mean, I
Right.
know
They
that
could
doesn't
still
help
go
anything
after them.
now, but yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that's probably
yeah,
why a lot of these people are leaving, like
yeah.
fucking
Hopefully, they'll
rats.
call him back in. Like, hopefully, like with Pam Bondi, they'll call her back in and make her hold her to account.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if she's left government,
Christy Nome also.
right? Her, this woman, Lori Chavez. I mean,
Yeah.
any of them. So,
Well, the Christy Nome thing, besides the whole Minnesota thing, but like, hey, why did that ad cost
right. Where'd the money go?
$220,000?
Where are the receipts?
Yeah. Can you produce like audit her ass? Like who would it fucking Cheryl Moon zombie star in that?
Well, a lot of these people walked out with stuff too, like
Oh,
gifts or whatever. I mean, I'm not talking about like pencils. I'm talking about
yeah, yeah,
like big legitimate things. So
yeah. Do
yeah,
you remember Clarence Thomas when it came out that he was like basically bought and paid for by this like billionaire?
well, what about them?
Well, one of my favorite things was he would talk, he'd be interviewed and he'd talk about how him and his wife, they just
Yeah,
travel the country in their
simple
RV,
folk,
like humble. They would just go to the parking lots
simple
of
Clarence,
Walmarts or something. Like I'm
good
like,
old
what?
simple Clarence.
Yeah, just simple, just enjoying the mountains and enjoying the roads of America. Why do you need to go
Hmm.
anywhere else? And then you find out for years that he's been on the dime of this billionaire, and
Yeah,
all these photos leak of him like just having a fucking good old time in like Italy and shit.
yep, yeah. It's nauseating.
Some fuckery, like, well,
Mhm.
we should just. And the thing is, like, most of the dipshits that vote for this kind of shit, they probably are like, that's all they need to hear. Oh,
Yeah,
Clarence is just simple folk, just
he
like
works
us.
so hard. He works so
Yeah,
hard.
he works 100,000 hours as a
God.
for justice. Hey, there's pictures of him in Italy. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't
It's
see that.
pictures of him asleep on the job.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like,
tired. He earned that. You
mm,
work in the Supreme Court for 50 years. You'll be tired too.
around. Mm, wow.
This was my favorite, and I'll move on. This is something I meant to read to you earlier.
Hmm.
That about the Dave Chapelle thing. Some dipshit left this comment, and it made me think of like that. Like, um, let me see if I can find it.
Hmm.
It's funny. This one guy, Alex the Great. I mean, some of the stuff he said was accurate, though. Like how because there are white trans people, they got accepted well before black people. I wrote, I remember him saying that. He basically said that black trans people isn't a thing. I remember when I was living in Texas, I would see stories of many black trans women getting killed in Dallas.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't remember him saying that. I just remember most of the stuff he said was true about how they basically got equality without having to really go through what black people did for as long as they did. I'm like, it's convenient you don't remember the thing he said at the same time he said the thing that you said. LOL. Like,
Mm.
it's
Yeah.
convenient you don't remember the thing he said at exactly the
Right.
same time. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's not it at all.
Yeah.
So stupid. Like, I don't even understand the point of that. Like, wait. So there's one other. All right, we'll just move
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
It's
Ah,
mind-numbing stupid. Not it's not mind-numbing stupid.
yes.
Mandalorian Grogu.
Yeah. I saw that new trailer you were talking about.
It's just a clip. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll probably just
It
release it.
did right. It's not a trailer. I think it looks great. I think everything I've seen looks great.
Getting chased. Uh, it's Mandalorian with like this guy from Rebels,
Yeah.
and then like some bad guy they captured and they're being chased and being shot at, and they're just trying to tell Grogu to do stuff, and Grogu, simple little puppet who doesn't know, he's just
Yeah.
hitting the wrong
It's just,
buttons, and he keeps
yeah.
shooting off missiles or something. They're like, don't keep doing, and then that one guy goes, I don't think he understands or something. I don't know. It's really funny. I don't think he understands you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. The whole thing looks good. I think I think this is going to be, um, I think this is going to be really good. I think it's going to be like kind of maybe the vibe they were trying to go for with that Han Solo story, like kind of just a quick adventure.
Yeah, the problem with the Han Solo one, it just felt like a fucking pilot for a TV
Yeah.
show.
And it had a lot, yeah.
And then this one helps because it is a TV show, and this is
Right.
just like a big special episode. And you know what? I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see it, and I like the Mandalorian. I want to see it. I can't wait. I don't care. I'm a
Now,
fan.
is this it? Is this the final?
No, supposedly they're talking about doing a fourth season. Let me
All
tell you
right.
though, the movie fucking bombs.
Yeah,
Which
that's
I
that.
don't know
Yeah.
what classifies as a bomb. I don't know. It could make like 100 million, then you find out it's a bomb. Like the
Right.
newest
Yeah.
Avatar movie made like 1 billion plus,
Yeah.
considered a failure
Right.
because the movie's so fucking expensive. That's the problem. That's the problem. These movies are so expensive that they don't clear $2 billion.
Right.
It's considered a failure, which sounds insane when you think about it.
Yeah. I will definitely
That's
go
a
see this
lot
new
of
Star
people going
Wars.
to see a fucking movie. So, like, if this movie only makes, like, I saw the story, I think I was talking about this. Oh, it's only tracking to make 70 million. I'm like,
Yeah.
only 70 million? Like,
Well, I'll see. I'll
I
see it
bet
with.
the budget is not as high as other Star Wars movies were. I
I don't
guarantee.
know.
I bet it's not like 300 million or something. I bet it's like 150 or something. It wouldn't shock me one bit.
Yeah.
I know that Grogu is a little expensive diva.
Yeah.
No, did you see the clip of him at the Oscars? And they just show him and
Yeah.
he's like, "Ah, ah." I just loved it. It looked
Yeah.
like an SNL bit almost. Where he's like,
Yeah.
loved it. And then he crack up. I was like, I love
That's
it. I
funny.
don't care if it looks real or not. It's just like he's just like, whoa, what am I doing here?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
You know
like
what we didn't
Grogu's here. What?
include on this list, or I didn't include on this list, is the Avengers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
that.
remember?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second too.
Yeah.
So I saw this one guy. I watched some of his clips on TikTok, and sometimes he has
Hmm.
some pretty good takes. So, did you see the Clayface trailer?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's going on about how like amazing the Clayface looks and how shitty Grogu looks or something.
Hmm.
And I love the comment. It's like, dude, this is like comparing apples to bicycles. Like these are
Yeah.
not. One is like a horror movie
Yeah.
that is going for something and is supposed to appeal to a more older audience.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's a horror movie. It happens to be related to Batman, but they're going for a different vibe. And like,
Right.
it's a guy who's a clayman. I mean, like,
Well, it's like it looks like it's got a lot of body horror in it, and
yeah,
I
and he's
mean, yeah.
comparing it. He's saying how bad that clip from Star Wars looks, and it's like you're talking about one little innocent clip, like of a fucking chase scene.
Hmm.
I was like, come on, just stop it. You
Hmm.
clearly listen. This dude's probably like in his late 20s. You're a fucking film snob. You're a fucking like
Yeah.
you don't. Is it? You don't have to like this. You,
Right.
you see, you don't like Star Wars. You probably like Andor, and that's fine because Andor
Yeah.
is for snobs. Like it is. I mean, it
Yeah. Yeah.
is.
No, it
It
is.
makes snobs feel good about
It's a
themselves. They'd be like,
prestige project. Yeah.
yeah, like, oh,
Um.
I like Andor. It's like, okay, I like Andor
Nah.
too,
This
but
looks real fun.
so
This
like,
this looks like real good fast food.
yeah,
So
yeah, like I got the fries hot.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be better than that. I don't know. I didn't see the fucking movie, but it's gonna be. I bet you it's gonna be the most Star Warsy thing we've probably
Yeah.
seen in a
I think
while,
that's real true.
and that's fine. I like Star Wars. That's
Yeah.
how it works. If it's good, if it's good, I don't know what I'll expect
Hmm.
from it. I have a feeling it's gonna be like one of these. I remember there was like Dragon Ball movies. So there'd be the Dragon
Okay.
Ball TV series, and then it would have a movie, and it
Yeah.
would just be this bigger battle. And
Right. Right.
honestly, the meat of the story really happened in the show, and the movie was just more like a big episode. Like, and I feel like that's probably what this is gonna be. We'll probably get
Yeah.
some newer. I'm sure we'll find out more stuff about Grogu. We'll find out some more shit.
Hmm.
Know, that elevate the story, but they have plans for season 4. They're writing it. But I just think it's just such a weird, like, you're comparing Clayface to a,
Yeah.
a
Did
Star Wars
apples
movie
and
that's
yeah.
definitely
Different
aiming to
vibe.
be like a very family friendly Star Wars film. Like they're
Yeah.
not going. I feel like with this one, they're not going for like we're trying to appeal to adults here. You know, this is
Hmm.
like we want to sell toys, like you said, really good fast food. Yeah, like I don't. I was like, come on, stop it. I know you like this is a dumb clip. Like, and all these people are like, yeah, they're all agreeing with them. Like,
Yeah.
stop. Like, I'm not gonna I don't need to defend Star Wars, but I'm like, it's in the end of the day, like a fun kids family movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why didn't Clayface? Why didn't Grogu turn into a body horror?
Mm. Yeah. Well, I'm sure there'll be some thrills in the Grogu movie, but
The
yeah,
some thrills in the
I'm
Grogu.
sure. All right, so we were going to talk a little bit about. I thought this was fake the first time I heard this. They
What, the
are,
Avengers thing?
yeah, they are reshooting or adding clips to the end of the Avengers
Yeah,
to
there's like new footage. We don't know. They're just saying that like you have to see this or something to
Mhm.
understand Doomsday, which I think sounds really bad. Like, wait,
Yeah,
I have to watch this to understand this? No, no. Someone said
right.
that they added this is like they're adding an expansion pack onto like a video game, like an expansion pack
Sure.
to a movie. I mean,
Yeah. I don't
I'm
love this
sure we don't
idea,
have
but
to see Endgame if we don't want to. The shit will
yeah.
leave immediately. Whatever connections. I'm sure there's
Yeah,
an after credit scene. There might be some couple extra scenes, like maybe they'll add that have nothing to do with Doomsday, just scenes that to make the experience more. So, like in the original cut, I don't know if you remember, they cut it out because they wanted to introduce Hulk differently.
Oh
They
yeah.
show him more as like a hero and he's saving people in the building, and that's when you
Right.
originally meet him. And Carl from fucking Family Matters is in there, and he plays like a
Yeah.
cop talking to the Hulk. So it would have been this
Yeah.
great scene, but they decided in the end, like they only had like the animatics for it or something.
Hmm.
They decided to do that scene. They thought that was more effective, like when you see him in the
Mm.
diner, and all of a sudden, because it was just like weirder. It's like all of a sudden he's just
Yeah.
what is going on here? I remember that at first, like, whoa, that's weird. Um, but that was maybe that scene will be in there.
Yeah.
Like maybe there'll be a couple of additional things in there. But supposedly, uh, there's either they're rewriting scenes or adding scenes that basically connect so that it
This
acts more like a bridge to the next
to
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
To the
Yeah.
problem, again, this is the problem. There was a bridge to the next Avengers movie. It was called Loki, season one and
Right.
two,
Yeah.
and also Ant-Man 3, and then whatever else they were going to do. I'm sure they would have had some
Right.
other movies that would have led to more Kang shit.
Yeah.
But Ant-Man 3 didn't do well, and Jonathan Majors has some anger issues or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So they decided it's not worth it, and Kang wasn't great
Yeah.
villain in
His
the
option
end.
was not picked up.
So they did a bizarre thing and brought back Robert Downey Jr., but made him Doctor Doom, which
Yeah.
we'll see.
I'll
We'll
see.
see
Yeah.
if they succeed on that. Then the movie's a success. If you
Right.
watch it and you're like, "This is dumb," then the movie's like, I'll probably still enjoy it, but I guarantee the majority of people would be like,
Yeah.
"This is
Find
fucking
it far less interesting. Yeah.
yeah," because they're just like. You ever see the clip of it's the scene from Civil War where Thunderbolt Ross is showing him
Mm.
scenes where and they're all like sitting around disappointed because he was trying to show like why they were going to put that registration out there
Okay.
like them fucking up and like people dying, but instead they just show clips of Tropic Thunder with Robert Downey Jr. blackface, and he just
I have not seen
them
that.
all looking at him. It just works perfectly. They don't change anything. They just like put it on the screen. And Robert Downey Jr. is like, and like at him, or fucking Don Cheadle's looking at him. It just it's the scenes from
That's great.
it's really well done because they didn't do any, they didn't change it. They literally
Right.
changed what was on the screen and just played the clip from Big Thunder. We'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
the funny thing, I guess one of the bigger things that people were shitting on this movie though was, I guess they fucked up or these studios book shit, and I guess Dune 3 either comes out a week before or like around the same time,
Yeah. I
and
heard
they
they
have
moved
all the
Dune 3
IMAX.
back.
What?
I heard they moved Dune 3 back because of this. Is that not true?
I don't know, but supposedly they
Yeah.
have all the IMAX screens.
Oh,
So Disney could, so Doomsday won't be an IMAX. So they announced
right.
bullshit. They announced
Oh.
some bullshit innovation thing they have because they got to find ways to make extra money because they get that IMAX money. So they're gonna be like,
Right.
"Oh, this is like on the biggest screens in the theater,
Lord.
and kind of like a THX thing, but it's
Right.
more elevated." But it's like
Yeah,
it's
good luck with that.
just gonna try to find like they should just smell a vision or something.
Right.
Dr. Doom burps, and then you have
God.
to like scratch and smell like,
No.
smells like
Yeah.
beefaroni.
Yeah.
If only that would be a
Yeah.
treat.
Uh, oh,
No, but like I that was like probably the lamest thing. And then this coming out and them telling you like you have to see this. So it's like, okay,
right.
so you're trying to make money off a movie
Yeah.
already, but you're also like you kind of fucked up because
Right. You have to
people like
bypass the Kang stuff and get to this stuff.
yeah, I don't know. So I'm curious how much they'll change. Maybe it'll be a lot. Maybe it'll just be like a fucking minute, and
Yeah.
they'll just get people who like, hey, listen, you like the movie and you want to see it again. Some
Yeah, it
people,
wouldn't be bad to see in the theaters again.
yeah, it
I
was a good
mean,
movie. I enjoyed it.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it still had pivotal moments, like, and
Yep.
seeing on the big screen, which was what it was made for. It's not like you're making me see like episode one
Right.
again or something, you know. I don't know if I'll see it.
Yeah.
Who knows? I have no idea, but I could see why people think it's lame. But again, everybody wants to.
Right.
Everybody's trying to find ways to shit on Marvel. They want to like. It's like a weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like the guy complaining about comparing the Grogu clip to fucking Clayface. It's like,
Right.
come on, like
Mm.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like someone like all dogs go to heaven and Schindler's List. Like
God.
all dogs to heaven is just bullshit juvenile product.
Mm.
Well, Schindler's List is an artistic endeavor. Sorry, you're
God.
comparing a children's movie to a
Yeah. Air Bud was
Airbud. Yeah, Airbud is garbage in comparison to Full Metal
yeah,
Jacket.
no kidding. Yeah. All right, well, let's move on. We'll go
Last one
yeah.
before we start talking about the shows. The trailer for Wile E. Coyote Acme
Oh yeah, yeah.
dropped.
Look good. Yeah.
I hope it does. I hope people
I
fucking
don't
see it.
me too.
They say basically the movie has to make more than 30 million
It should.
because that's how much they got as a fucking tax return. Originally, it was 30 million fucking dollars, which I think is bullshit. Like, why are
Yeah.
you getting a $30 million tax return
Right, yeah.
for a fucking movie you decide not to release? I'm like, that should be investigated in itself. Like,
Mm.
that's insane. Like,
Yeah.
why are we the taxpayers
Right. Yeah.
like because you don't want to yeah, fuck you, Zaslav, you know? So
Mm.
this could work in their favor. So like right off the bat, one of the things they did was smart was they said it was a subsidiary of WB because it's not a
Yeah.
WB movie. And then the WB stood for something else. It was kind of fun.
Right.
And I think with everything going on with like the Warner Brothers
Yes.
getting bought out by Paramount, like they if they're smart, they could play this so people go see the movie, they feel good about seeing it. Like
Yeah.
it's some kind of activism, which is total ruse, obviously, because it's
Yeah, but I don't know.
but like the you know we know the plot of the movie was Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
It's,
Suing Acme for
well,
damages.
no, a lawyer helps him.
Yes, yeah.
Played by MacGruber. I forgot the actor.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I forget his name too. He's really good.
Yeah. I mean, it looks funny. Well, I like that Foghorn Leghorn is like the evil CEO.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He kind of is, right? I mean, he's like
Yeah.
got John Cena in it.
Yeah. Always good.
I don't know. I just think the whole concept of it is funny. But like I said, I just hope all these so-called people who like, because Ketchup Entertainment paid a lot of money for this fucking movie,
Yep.
and like, I'm not promising to see this in the theater. I'm putting on everyone else. Like, yo, bitched about this and claimed that
Mhm.
we need to see it. You better come out and see it. Not me though.
Well, I hope the people bitching about it go see it.
I mean, I bitch about it? Maybe a little.
I
No,
might
I
go
was
see
more
it.
curious. I was curious about it.
Well, I will probably see this one.
I tipped my toe in it, but I didn't fence sat a little bit, you know. It's like, I don't know, maybe Zaslav thinks it's $30. Good, you know. I mean, do we
Yeah.
really need to see another Acme Wile E. Coyote lawyer film?
We'll
Another
see.
one?
Mm.
People are like, oh, if this does well, we'll get Batgirl. I'm like, why do you
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I
no,
think they destroyed that.
that thing? It's not that one wasn't finished. This one was finished.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you think the Scooby-Doo cartoon they killed? That one was
Oh
finished.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like a CGI Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Right.
But again, like I don't
Hmm.
it doesn't look that good. Like this one was a funny concept.
Yeah, it was.
Like most of the Looney Tunes movies suck. This one like is a
It's clever. It does.
yeah.
No, it's clever.
I kind of want to make it. I hope they like the Roadrunner is a bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, the coyote's like misunderstood.
yeah, like you feel bad for the coyote.
Yeah.
I don't think he talks. Did he ever talk? No, there was like an episode.
No. Oh, you're right. Because he was yes.
He would explain why the thin bird and
Yes. And he
like
would call himself a super genius.
no, but he explained why the Roadrunner, why
Why it was
that
so delicious. Yeah.
yeah, like you would think it'd have no meat, and he had like
Right.
you know,
Like all these delicious parts.
yeah.
That's funny. I forgot about that. That's good.
Yeah, it was great. Speaking of great, the Rooster. I would say this was what we call this was a solid episode.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a term for it, but it was like we're comfortable with the characters.
Yep.
And this was like everything kind of hit, every note hit.
A lot of turning points. Yeah.
But
You
like,
saw Rooster warm up to the John McGinley character a little bit, or at least relent a little bit. They went bike riding at the end.
Yeah.
You saw John McGinley kind of treat his job a little more seriously and give the dean of students position to Dylan instead of his friend.
Realized he has that great line when he's talking to Cameron from Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
A lot of other stuff, and he has a name, but
yeah.
I just remember him as Cameron. He was great in Succession. You should watch that.
Oh, okay.
But he's talking to him about like changing through the times.
Yeah.
The other guy's like bragging about not changing and like
right.
smoking on the. I love that when he's talking about smoking. He's like, it's like illegal. It's not like
it's not a.
It's not like a choice thing here. It's like, but he realized like this guy's never going to change for the time. What I like about John Go ahead, sorry.
He also realized it was a problem. Like it wasn't like,
it's not going to get better. He's not going to learn. He's telling you like he's doing the whole like, It's like, okay, you're not going to learn, and you take this as like a badge of honor too, being like, and she has ideas that are probably going to help the school and like elevate things. The other thing I liked about the character this episode was because when you first meet John McGinley's character, like it's gonna be this like weird centric goofball, like he's walking around with no shirt, and then they kind of reined him in pretty quickly, and like obviously he's the odd head of whatever, but like I felt like they humanized him a lot more in this episode.
Oh yeah,
and he's like a real fleshed out character. He's not just some fucking like because that first episode I was like. He makes him sit in the sauna, and
he was real one-dimensional.
It was like, oh, he's just gonna be like a fucking nut. So I like that he still is goofy, but like he's an actual fleshed out character. I like, and he's funny. He says like he's very dry with some of his jokes, like when he talks about like because he didn't have his assistant, and like he knew that Rooster like. What do you say? Like, caused her to have a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
He breaks up with them. It was great. And then she's like, I thought you were going to fight for me.
Like,
sad. And then the guy, of course, that guy in his class hates him because he's the son of her. It's her son.
Of the woman, it was a good, I will say, and I you and I texted after the show, Rooster is kind of like a dick, like he's not.
Oh, I mean, I think you're making him to be a bigger dick than he is. I don't know.
Probably. I mean, because he does. I guess he was just like
malicious.
No, but he was real. The where I saw it is he was real rude to John McGinley. Like that is a social.
Well, John McGinley is
He's a
invasive.
weirdo.
He comes into his office. He like he doesn't
But
he doesn't give him any. He's
but the
not
social
respecting
norm is like Rooster just like straight up lied to him. Like, I've never played hockey, or like I don't like hockey, even though he was like a hockey player.
Yeah,
And McGinley would say something like pretty simple, like we should go on a walk or whatever, and he'd be like, no, and
yeah,
like
he was trying
just
to avoid
like
him.
shitty behavior that like in the workplace or in like if someone asks you to go do something, maybe you don't want to do it, but you do it because that's the social norm of the workplace, like you just do it.
Yeah,
And he was also like, he was really rude to that woman, he was like, he kind of treated her like garbage. And
I
I don't
think
think
though
he did
she
it.
gave. I'm not saying it's her fault, but she kind of gave like
Oh
the
yeah.
impression that she just wanted to have sex, and
She
he just
photocopied her boobs, I mean,
and
like,
like and he just thought like, okay, this is just like I can just have sex with you, like
yeah,
this is a casual thing, and obviously it wasn't, and
right. But
uh,
he never caught on to that, even though she gave him multiple clear
yeah,
signs that, you
yeah.
know what I mean? So
No, I
like,
know. I'm not defending him on that. I'm saying he was a dick, but then she broke up with him because of the kid, her
yeah,
son. But like, do you think that if he fought? Well, he did say though, if I fought for you, would you take me back? And she said no. So
yeah.
like,
Well, yeah, I think he's a good person that probably doesn't realize how rude he is sometimes.
well,
You know
he
what I
didn't
mean? Like,
work in social settings. Like he's
yeah,
just a
true.
writer, and he's like gets to just be isolated. So now he's being forced to like be around all these different type
Yeah.
of people and interact, and like I know
Oh
also
yeah,
had
yeah,
a bad divorce, and he clearly still was into his wife.
yep,
Like, so they kind of
yeah.
implied that.
It's a
Uh,
good show. I like the show a lot. Um, and I honestly I think it makes it more interesting that he is
what do you
kind
think
of a
what do
kind
you
of a
think is
jerk.
going with the daughter? Because like the daughter and her ex, I guess her husband, like this.
I think Archie's going to be with that new woman now. I mean, that with
Well, the guy,
Sonny.
her dad shows up, played by the
Yep,
guy from Parks and
Jerry.
Rec, Jerry.
Yeah.
That guy's great. He was good.
Uh,
I love when he's walking the dog and
yeah,
Rooster starts talking to him, but like the guy doesn't know him, but Rooster knows him.
right.
Whatever, and he like has to lie to him and say that he knew,
He
like
just
he knows
knows all the dogs.
all the dogs, and, and then he says later, yeah, I lied. I
Yeah.
dogs.
Um, I think Archie, I think the got the guy from Ted Lasso, I think Archie, I think he's done with his with the daughter. I think he's gonna be with Sonny now. He's got a kid and I
Right, but
think
he doesn't seem like he's done with her. Like he
yeah, but
like,
that last scene, she was like playfully like waiting for her coffee, and he just kind of said like not today and kept going because he had to go to the ultrasound or whatever.
yeah,
Um, I think that was the point where he's like, I like she. That's the cruelness of this for the daughter is if Archie leaves his pregnant girlfriend, he's a shitty person.
yeah, like
You
you're gonna
you
question that.
yeah, you win by making him a shitty person. And if he leaves
Well, he already
you,
is a shitty person.
he is, but if he leaves you and stays with this mistress or whatever, he ironically becomes a better person. He becomes the person you wanted to stay. So it's like she can't win. She can't win. The only thing, like, if through like TV magic, the Sonny's like, no, you go be happy and we'll co-parent or whatever. Maybe that happens that way, but I think Archie's with the new girl.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that I mean, like in he cheated on you. He's gonna do it again.
Yeah,
He's gonna do it
yeah,
again. Like
yeah. He hasn't really. The only change he's exhibited
it's because there's a
that
kid involved.
yeah, that the only change he's exhibited that doesn't have to do with him getting what he wants is the kid.
Yeah.
That's his only opportunity for growth as a character is to be selfless and be with the kid. Or maybe he winds up with no one. Maybe Sonny doesn't want him, and he just is a character on the show now. He later on has a new girlfriend. Who knows?
Who knows? I liked it. I mean, I guess I can't even speak. Like I said, this episode was solid. I just felt like it was one of those like, and that's how you know you're watching like a good show because it's like, and it got renewed. I think it got renewed already.
Yes, this is one of those shows where I totally get why it's a good show, and I like it, but it's not my favorite show. It's just a really good show.
No, it's not like fucking Severance or Breaking.
Yeah, right. I don't get excited about it, but I look forward to it.
The Grogu show, or
oh man, yeah, sure isn't that.
No, I mean, yeah, it's not like, oh my God, but it's definitely a show that I enjoy. It's kind of like how I am with like Hacks. Hacks is another show
Yeah.
I enjoy.
I like it because my wife and I both watch it. We kind of like it equally. It's not like I'm kind of coaxing her to watch it or she's coaxing me to watch it.
Yeah, man, those Rooster chat rooms, the Reddit rooms and whatever, on threads, man.
Yeah.
Back and forth, the CGI they use on the Rooster,
If my kid walks in, it's not the end of the world. It's not an awkward show. It's just a good show. It's a good show.
Not gonna be like a big cock on the fucking.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, and it's an HBO show too, so you're just waiting for that bomb to drop.
No, I'm surprised the Rooster. Of all the shows, though, there should be a giant cock in that show.
Right. Yes. It's in the title.
Yeah. It's called Giant Cock. That was originally what they were going to call it.
Right.
Maybe we should call it the Rooster.
Yeah. I think it's funny because that is like a rooster is seen as real cocky, obviously, and kind of a dick, and he is named Rooster. So.
And he's a little bit cocky.
He's a little bit cocky.
A dick, but not.
But no, he's redeemable. He's lovable, and he loves his kid. He's doing a lot of things right.
I think the funniest thing he does, which is a very Steve Carell thing, and I almost like wonder if he did, then they decided to keep in the show.
Yeah,
when he rides the bike and he goes,
yeah,
like he has motorcycle noises to it.
yeah, that is good.
Like so stupid. Big mistakes.
Yeah.
In this show, you said that you found it gave you anxiety and you were sweating watching it.
Yeah, I didn't say I was sweating. I liked the show. I appreciated it.
Blood pressure, and you had to go to the hospital.
I did not have a fun time watching it often. It was.
I ran. So maybe it was
it was a lot of yelling. Like, look, there's some good anxiety, like what's going to happen? Like the stakes are getting raised. It's I didn't see that coming. That's like a good kind of anxiety.
Well, but then there's because she steals a fucking necklace.
Yeah, to bury.
But it's a little weird because all this was like it's a little spoilers. It's all like revealed that everything's like connected.
Right.
And like the guy that she's been dating and supposed to get married to, that she wants to leave, happens to be the son of this woman that supports Laurie Metcalf. So the mom, Laurie Metcalf plays their mom, and she's running for mayor. And one of her main donors is played by Elizabeth Perkins. Is that her name?
Yes. Yeah.
And you find out in the end that she's basically the head of the mob. Spoilers.
Right.
But everything's like, so the daughter steals his necklace. The brother, played by Dan Levy, is that his name? Dan?
Yep.
Gets roped in. So his life's all thrown up. And now they get suckered in. They got to work with the mob. First they're working for like, what were they, like Bulgarian or something? Ukrainian? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And then they keep getting thrown around. They somehow survive. They don't get in the end, like everyone gets shot up and they don't. And then you find out the reason why was because they'll get shot up by the Italian mob, and then happens to be run by Elizabeth Perkins' character.
Yes.
So everything's like a little too conveniently connected. So like, what happens if like she didn't steal that necklace?
Right. How? Yeah. Well. Yeah. And it was real random because the necklace was like out in the open. He was trying to hide it by.
Well, he figured if it was out in the open, this guy's logic was stupid.
Right.
And she has an affair. She has sex with that guy.
Yeah.
She cheats on a boyfriend, and which also creates an issue because now the head of this mob that has no problem killing tons of people.
Right.
That's her baby. That's her son. Yeah. So there's a whole other problems now created for the second season.
It is good. It is well done. There's a lot of shrieking. A
Oh
lot of
yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of like panicky, anxiety raising and everything, but it's really well done. I think this is one of the better projects Dan Levy's been in outside of Schitt's Creek. I feel like he was just playing different versions of,
Schitt's Creek was like next level good. This
but he was
is
basically just playing other versions of his
yeah,
character in Schitt's
yeah.
Creek. Like he wasn't
Yes,
I
yes,
feel
yes.
like this is a very different character from his Schitt's Creek. It was more mature character, a little more reserved.
Yeah,
Uh he looks more and more like his fucking dad, which is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
He
Um
had two left feet also, like he just you need
no,
that. Uh
it's good. I think okay, there's a scene, I think it's like the second or third episode where the Dan Levy character and the sister, what's the sister's name? Madison?
I forgot. I gotta
It's
look.
okay. They get put in the back of a box truck. It was early in the season when they're first kind of realizing that they're in some deep shit,
Yeah.
and they are yelling at each other, and they're like trying to escape, and they're not escaping, and then they're like yelling at the kidnapper, and it was just like a lot, and it was like it was very stressful. Like I could feel myself like becoming like, oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
like stop.
Yeah.
And I think that
Morgan's in him.
yeah, that
His name's Morgan.
vibe like kind of like permeates through the whole series. It doesn't really let up.
Yeah.
Um
No,
and
the episodes move quickly.
yes.
Um, there's a lot of like sharp turns and
Yep.
like you know
Yeah. It
like
was good. It was like
it,
a madcap 80s thing to me. I think if I had gone into it expecting that, I would have been like ready for it, but I was expecting a more
there's like a
gentle.
because like Dan Levy's he's like a priest or something,
Yeah.
and they know he's gay, but he's not in a relationship, and I guess that's a
Yeah.
no or something. They don't like they're okay with him as long as he's not like.
As long as
But he
it's
has
not
a secret.
active.
He has a secret relationship, and
Yeah.
that guy, you find out like in later episodes. So it's like there's this like constant barrage of things. So like you
Yeah.
find out he was involved in some like gay activist organization. And then
Right.
you find out like they attend the event and everybody got conned. There's like a fire festival type thing, but worse. And this guy basically that he worked with steals all the money. So now Dan Levy goes to work with the I don't know what they're considered, Ukrainian or
Yeah,
Russian,
yeah. Well,
and
he
they,
says one of them, the sister says Russian, and he corrects her. I forget what he says
yeah,
he
they're not
is, but
Russian. I
right.
forgot. Chechen?
I
I don't know.
forget. It's something in that
Yeah,
ballpark.
so it's just like now he's even more involved because he needs to help save his
Hmm.
boyfriend because of like what happened, so they could capture this guy, so he needs
Right.
to deal with them, and it just gets crazy. But like I said, it's a good show.
Yes.
I think was it 8 episodes? It's on Netflix.
Yeah. And each episode's only a half hour.
Yeah, it
It's
moves pretty quickly, and it's a solid cast. Laurie Metcalf's great on
oh,
this.
everyone's great in it. It's oh, you
Like
know what
she's
else is
running for
weird?
office,
The
so
music's fucking weird. The music's very
I don't remember.
intense.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
I mean, the whole thing's intense.
techno,
Yeah, it's a very intense.
doom, 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 doom.
Yeah,
You know, like
this
that kind of
show. Yeah, I can see what you mean. It's definitely like it's very fast paced, but it also can be a little like
yeah.
you feel the tension basically.
And I was watching it late at night, and I don't know, it's a good show. I'm
So the
not bad
woman,
mouthing the show
so
at
this
all.
woman who runs the mob happens to also be, she runs the mob and she's the mother of the guy that the Morgan's
Yeah,
supposed to marry, even though she really doesn't like him, and or doesn't want to, at least doesn't want to marry him, and
right.
she cheated on him with Yusuf. That was the guy's name. He's
God, yeah.
the younger guy that like catches him stealing the necklace. His whole theory was if I let the necklace out, no one would think it was.
You're right. It wouldn't look valuable. People would just stop it.
Yeah, they would just think it was all like the other junky jewelry or something that they sold there. And
Mm.
because she saw that and just, well, she fucking steals it. That was the whole plot because she's an idiot. Like,
Mm.
isn't she supposed to be a teacher?
Yeah, she's like a primary school like a teacher of young kids.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I liked it. There was a
Yeah,
lot of, I guess it got renewed, so
yeah, yeah.
that's good. Monarch
Monarch.
is all right.
It was fine.
Big kaiju sitting on a beach.
Yep. Worried about its egg.
Yeah. My
Um,
egg.
I thought it was good. I like
What
this
the fuck
show.
was she doing? What the fuck is she gonna do? The main girl. She's
I don't
just sitting
know.
there staring at like, don't stand there. And she's like, I got to. And it's like, what?
I was wondering if there was going to be some psychic link or
They haven't
something.
really like it's like some glowing shit
Yeah,
comes out of her and it helps the
that's what I was thinking. Like she'd be
yeah,
like,
she's just sitting and staring at the things like about the thing is even like, I want to fucking whip you with my fucking
yeah,
100-foot tendrils, you know? It's like, I don't know.
yeah,
It was like,
it's good.
okay, Godzilla shows up a fucking time.
Yeah, um,
I like it.
yeah,
It's like the fat Godzilla from the first
yeah,
movie. Because like
Chunky.
Godzilla looks totally different now from
Yeah,
Godzilla Kong. Like he's like sleeker and he's got different kinds of spikes and shit.
yeah. But it was good. Like I said, this show for me is good. I can't
So
even say I really look forward to it, but like I remember to watch it, and then I watch it, and I'm like, oh, it was good, and then I kind of forget about it. And
it gets a little repetitive. Like I said, the best
yeah,
episode was that one episode where he's talking to his younger self. Like it was
yeah,
a solid episode. It was a clever episode and how to
yes,
work in um his son who plays the
yeah,
same
yeah,
or younger version, like and then kind of link things up.
hmm,
Was like that was a solid episode, but a
yeah,
lot of it is just like a lot of back and forth, gets repetitive. It's like the son, Keiko's grandson, brother, I don't know,
hmm,
name of the father who got killed, Keiko's son who got killed.
yeah, yeah,
He goes off and he's kind of like he's not hooking up with that girl, but the girl from Prey, that actress who was
yeah,
Prey and a bunch of other stuff.
yep,
She's like the daughter of the jerk who runs Apex or something.
yeah,
And then you find she claims that she's separate, but then she's not because he
yeah,
showed up to capture the egg. I don't know. It's everything's like it's like wrestling. Everybody's like changing like I
right,
for you. Now I work for you. You don't work for Monarch. Monarch's position is to make
right,
sure G-Day doesn't happen again. You know, it's like
yeah,
it just
yeah.
gets like kind of
It's
repetitive
circular, yeah,
and it's all like padding out for what will be like a 3-minute fight scene.
yeah. I almost hope they just wrap it up and move on. I mean, if there's a
Isn't the
third
next
season,
episode? Is the next episode the last one?
I think there's two left.
Is King Kong gonna come back? I mean, like
I
he's
think.
bored and shit. Like, cool, yeah, hi Kong. Like he didn't do anything, dude. He just-
Well, yeah. I'll probably make a judgment on it after the season. Uh, but it's good.
Do you
Yeah,
think it's better than the first season still or no?
I do think it's better than the first season. The first season had a couple. I guess both seasons had a couple standout episodes, and then a lot of like treading water.
Yeah.
Uh, but
Like I said, I just thought that kind of stupid with her, just like
yeah,
staring. It's
yeah,
like, what are you doing?
yeah,
Like you don't have to. You're not really. You're just staring at it, looking all nervous.
right.
Oh, she's doing her thing. Well, she's not doing anything. She's sitting there while the thing stares at her. That
Yeah,
big goofy kaiju, just like I always
yeah,
like when they show up and then it has like a second pupil. You're like, "Ugh."
yeah. Oh well. All right. Daredevil.
There, solid episode. We
Yes.
learned that
Yep.
Daredevil's costume was just painted black and the paint's coming off.
Yeah, I noticed that and I was
Yeah.
like, has that always been the
No,
case?
I don't think
Uh
so.
I
Unless
don't
he
either.
painted
I
it
don't either.
black and it's been banged up a bunch of times. And he didn't put a finish on it to
Yeah.
I don't know. It was kind of interesting
Gotta,
looking, but I was
gotta put a
like,
clear coat on that.
well, you got Jessica Jones came back. I
Yep.
thought that when they reintroduced her, that was a great scene. She's like a mom now. They
It
didn't
was
say it, but it's supposed to be Luke Cage's daughter. Like that's their
oh, that makes perfect sense.
yeah. They get married in the comics. They were married and they had
Yeah.
a kid and everything. And
It reminded me a lot of the Kill Bill scene.
yeah,
Not obviously not identical, but like
no,
it
I
gave
know what
that
you
vibe to
mean.
me.
Like, well, they show up the Kingpin Squad, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
What are they called? The group
The
that
D the Divas, the Deadly Viper.
no, not that.
Oh, you're talking about in the in the show.
Anti superhero people,
Yeah,
vigilante squad. Whatever.
the
They show
task
up at
force or
Jessica
whatever. Yeah.
Jones' house and she just beats the fuck out of them. And
Yeah.
they do it in a fun, clever way where it's like, okay, they keep it with the budget. You just see the bodies getting like you
Yeah.
see they're all playing, and in the background you just see bodies like just dropping and
You
flying.
hear noises, and
Yeah,
the
and I
kid's
guess they
playing
threw,
with a smoke bomb or something,
yeah,
a
she
flash
throws it
grenade.
for.
Uh,
So that was a fun scene.
mm,
The dumbest fucking scene in the show. The dumbest, hands
mm.
down. What was the dumbest scene in the show?
Are you talking about when the doctor was trying to console Fisk?
Yes, fucking
Yeah, fucking
stupid. So the
ridiculous.
doctor's like,
So stupid too.
he's
Like,
like, oh, she is now on her next journey. It's like, dude, and he's like, I'm gonna hug you now. And
yeah,
he's like, okay. And then the Kingpin just fucking crushes
yeah,
him to death. And it's like, what do you think was gonna happen, you
yeah.
dummy? Like,
You,
I was like, I saw that a mile away. I'm like, no, don't hug
yeah,
him.
just keep,
It's like petting a fucking rabid Rottweiler
right.
or something. Like, oh, you're
Yeah.
pretty. You know, like, what do you think was gonna fucking happen?
You just
Oh, I
say,
thought
look,
that tiger was lovable. Like,
that's all you say in that moment is, look, sir, we'll get the motherfucker who did this. And then you
no,
get out of the room. Get
yeah,
out of the
yeah,
room.
yeah. He was wearing a hot dog suit because he was like,
Right.
he failed
Um,
the job. You know,
well, I'm
he
sure
sends an
Kingpin.
intern in. That's what you do. You
Yeah,
send
right.
the like a med student in.
Uh,
Oh, those are like watching. I'm like, this is so dumb. I don't know. It was so
well, and
stupid.
the doctor went on and on, like, with increasingly stupid
Yeah,
language.
he's
Like,
like, dude, just shut the fuck
yeah,
up.
nobody wants to hear it.
Like,
So,
why are you like go do doctor stuff?
yeah.
Now you're dead.
Mhm.
Uh,
Um, yeah.
Like
It was a
up there with the scientist that like pets the egg in Prometheus.
yeah.
Remember that? They're like,
Yep.
"Ooh, this dick creature," and they're all excited. It's like, what are you fucking moron? Like,
Well, it was
like, do
good.
you write characters to be stupid to push a plot through?
Well, clearly, like, I think they needed a way, because, like, in the not the last episode, but in the episode beforehand or whatever, a bunch of people were saying, like, you think Fisk is bad now? You could just imagine what he'd be like without his wife. Like, his wife was, and people, the governor was like, the
I would
wife is the,
almost preferred if he just grabbed the doctor and then did it instead of the doctor being like, "I'm going to hug you
yeah,
now." It
exactly.
would
It
have
would
been
have been,
better. Like the guy walks in and then
yeah,
Kingpin just grabs him,
Kingpin just decks him
fucking
or whatever.
right, and then just keeps punching him or
Yeah,
something instead of
that would have been,
hugging him. Like,
yeah. No. Um, Yeah, but it's a good one. It ended on a cliffhanger. Karen gets captured. Um, so
well, there's like a big street thing, like a big
mhm,
not riot or something. I don't know. They do like a big protest. They're announcing
yeah,
like people that were really captured.
yep,
Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing too in this episode. Like Daredevil's trying to save Bullseye.
yes,
Karen's like, "What are you fucking doing?"
right,
Oh, we have to defend him, and it's like, do you? Like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
whole like, he's gonna get better, and he's gonna just do Bullseye stuff again because
right,
Bullseye, like it's what happens when you, it's like
yeah,
scorpion on the back of the frog type thing. He's gonna sting you.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. That's like kind of stupid. I always think it's funny when again Matt talks about not killing people, but like literally
He
beating people to it.
totally kills people.
Yeah, like
Um,
yeah, they didn't die right there, but they died probably an hour later.
yeah, it's like that Batman skit where uh
Is that the SNL
Batman's
one
yeah, he says he never kills people, but, like, oh no, not the one you not the one
where he goes to just black towns?
yeah, not that one.
That's
There's
a
another
recent one on
one.
SNL. That's so fucking funny. Yeah, why is Batman always in this town?
There's another one where Batman is talking about, like, and it's clear that he's just been killing all these people, like, over and over again. I think you showed it to me. It was like a no name skit on TikTok or something. Do you remember this one?
Oh, maybe. I just remember the
He
SNL one where they talk about
that
like
was a good
my
one. Yeah.
cousin's jaw. And then Bruce Wayne's trying to like justify it, like, well,
Right.
Batman was, yeah,
It
why
was a
is
little excessive. He just
yeah,
stole a loaf of bread. He's like,
but it's like, why is he in this town
yeah,
only? Like, why did
right.
he come here only? Bruce Wayne's trying to like, it was a black neighborhood.
Um, um,
Uh,
I think there's only 2 episodes of Daredevil left too.
yeah, Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's solid season.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's. I think Jessica Jones is going to be around more. They kind of left it open. Like, it didn't
I think
feel.
she's going to be around more. I heard someone today saying that they were maybe going to try to bring like the Defenders back, like
Yeah.
do it right, and I think that'd be good. So,
Well, I don't know if Iron Fist shows up, but then there was like talk supposedly of an Iron Fist special they're going to do.
yeah. That's good. That was a shame that that didn't work out because I like that.
He had that hair.
Yeah.
The hair
That was
ruined
it.
it. It's not.
No.
It's, that's it. No,
Yeah.
that and like, why can't he fucking put the mask on him?
Just that's the thing is that
It's a
those
cool-ass
Netflix
costume.
shows, yeah, they were real hesitant to put him in costume and
Well,
to let
that's how
this,
Jessica Jones dressed on the show.
yeah,
So, I mean, in the comics, she just wore like that
right,
outfit with just like a leather jacket but like Danny Rand, like you didn't have to put him in the full green gi or whatever.
right, yeah, yeah,
Give him the mask.
hmm,
Like the coolest part of the costume is the
yeah,
mask. Like the fucking tails on it and
yeah,
covers half his like I don't get that shit. I was like, come on, this is Marvel. Like this is in Marvel from the 80s where you
yeah,
don't have the skull on the Punisher shirt. Like,
mm,
um, yeah, no, this has been solid this season.
yeah,
Better, definitely better than last season. Like I said, I watched
yes,
this one guy review and he trashed it. And I was like,
yeah,
the fuck he talking about? He just said it wasn't that good. I'm like, I don't know. I liked it so far.
yeah, I do too.
I
All
mean, I'm
right,
curious where it's gonna go. Like, I'm curious, like, if it's gonna lead to Spider-Man at all. Um,
yeah,
like, is he not gonna be like? I wonder if he's not gonna be the mayor in the end. Oh, that was the other big plot in the episode was the young guy who's played by Tony Soprano's son.
oh yeah, yeah, he's gonna, yeah, he's
Well, he's been like that guy Bullet, the British dude's like
yeah,
kind of befriending him, but I think he's also watching him because he thinks
yes,
like he knows that like he's
that BB is,
girl, this reporter,
hmm,
and he's like shit is leaked, and
right,
he basically tells him, "This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna tell her basically a bullshit story."
and see if it gets,
And
yeah,
yeah, like that's how like it's like an old trick or something. Like you just put out a story that you don't care if it gets out because it's bullshit. And I guess
right,
the story was that Fisk was gonna
not run for
run again,
reelection,
right? So he tells her that,
hmm,
and and she's about to tell, but I guess she doesn't.
yeah.
She was gonna like kiss him, maybe. I don't know. It was weird. Like, what happened though? I'm trying to. Where did that end up?
I don't think it went anywhere. I think that that's a thing that my assumption is next week we're going to see that video, the Kingpin, like the fake Kingpin, uh, um, do
Oh,
it like a
when she
skit
does
on
that,
it.
when she does her
Yeah,
Guy Fawkes thing, but with Kingpin.
yeah. That's my assumption, but I don't know.
Well, no, I think she decided not to tell or something this time. Oh, because she goes like into his room and sees like him more. I don't know. She sees like a bunch of stuff and like I don't know. Maybe she felt bad or whatever because she went
Yeah,
over like got to meet his mom and
yep.
everything. Because she has to know that she's gonna get him killed.
Mm.
I think she knows that. She knows he's Kingpin's like a violent
Yeah,
criminal. Like he's not like he's
right.
gonna die. Like if this gets out and like
Yeah, yeah,
he's the lead. He's getting crushed too.
that's true.
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the
Yeah.
show's good for all mankind.
I thought this was real good. It was a little, it's hard to say like it was a letdown, but like Ed
You think it was a
dying.
letdown?
No,
Oh,
no,
Ed.
I was saying it's hard to say it's a letdown, but like Ed dying really kind of like reframed the show because like now it seems like we're watching a new show, like
Well, they introduced some new elements.
mhm,
They introduced a new character,
yeah,
Gordy's granddaughter, the
yeah,
daughter of the guy who died on Mars.
right,
Even though she said she wasn't raised by him, like she's like, and she's kind of a hothead.
yeah,
Well, we got to see Danielle.
yep, yeah. That
Yeah,
actually that was cool because she
yeah.
is probably her and Margot were the last people standing.
I was like, at first, I'm like, they didn't make her look old at all. And then I was like, no, they made her look old. It's more subtle.
Yeah, yeah, right, yeah. No, she has maintained like her youthful appearance, but yeah, you can see there's some gray and stuff. So.
Yeah, yeah. Some wrinkles.
Hmm.
But yeah, like there's a scene where she like, all right, so there's like a scene, the only inconsistent part. So she's kind of a hothead, and they're kind of
Hmm.
nervous about her because of what happened to her blood dad, I guess. I don't know
Yeah,
if you would call it blood dad.
yeah,
That's just my blood dad.
right,
Because he did that shit on Mars and
yeah,
lost it. He had like mental issues or something, and like, um, so they're kind of nervous that she has a little bit of that, and she gets into a fight with people in the bar that
yeah,
like her fellow cadets or whatever. But then later
right.
on, she's able to like prove herself. She gets in, and they're all happy, and I'm like,
Hmm. That's
would
a
they
weird
be?
scene, yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, would they be? I'd be like, this crazy bitch. She almost killed me. She
right,
put a broken bottle to my throat.
yeah,
I think that's an interesting element, though. I think that's kind of cool because, like, I feel like the whole Gordy family has kind of been
hmm,
kind of forgotten, so it's kind of
yeah,
cool. It's an interesting way to bring that back in.
yeah. I think so too.
Arthur, what else was there? I don't know. They're going more into Titan. Oh, they're talking about
Well,
like
that's the big
there.
cliffhanger is that they somehow find plans. I forget how they did it, but they find plans that they're going to move everyone off Mars.
Oh yeah, that's it. Well, so the grandson, what's his name?
Hmm.
Um, Ed's grandson.
Yeah. What is his name? It
Uh,
is.
Little Ed.
It is not Little
So
Ed.
petty. Name.
Alex.
Alex. He's like starts out like an intern and everything,
Yep.
but all of a sudden Deb pulls him in, shows him his plan to have this basically city on Mars, and then he gives him suggestions, and he says, because his whole thing is he's trapped there, and
Yeah.
he wants to feel like because he can't live on Earth, like his body, like he'll
Right.
he'll be like either disabled or he might die. I don't know. He was always sick as a little kid,
Yeah.
so he is like the first true Martian in a way. He's the
Yeah.
first true Martian. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
they even made a joke and said like he was taller because he's on
Yeah. Right. He grew up in less gravity.
right, so it made him taller, which is kind of
Hmm.
an interesting, even though the actor's just tall, but like that's an interesting like because that was in that show The Expanse,
Yeah.
right?
That was all the people that lived in the asteroid belt grew very, very tall and
It made them
skinny
almost
and
like they almost came off like a little bit like Alien.
yeah, yeah. And then eventually in the show they downplayed that, I think just because they didn't want to spend all the money on effects, but
Yep.
like
Yeah, 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 yeah. All of a
uh
sudden, like that crazy look is starts to disappear.
right. But
Like,
in the
oh
first
no.
season, it was pretty obvious. It was interesting.
It's an interesting thing because it also shows that like humans are like we would look different on
Yeah,
different environments. I mean, we
right.
have that on our own planet where people
Yeah,
have pigments of skin because of
yeah,
where they're located, where the sun hits. It's like
right.
that's how that works, you know. Um, so he goes to Dev's office. Dev's basically gives him like basically bumps him up, and he's like gives him that special project. Like, yeah, make it work. Like,
Yeah,
make it because he said that his plan, it was as good as it was still very confining. It didn't feel like a like it could grow. It needed more like space. But he's like, okay, well, how are you gonna do it? So he gives him
yeah.
that project. But then you find out later it feels like the opposite. So maybe Dev doesn't know about this.
I
That there's
don't know.
a plan being worked on. Like it could be an Earth thing more where people on Earth, because his company is
Yeah,
Earth also, like I mean, that woman who came to Mars, she finally came to Mars. I forgot the name of the girl, the one that
Aleda.
lady, yeah.
Yeah,
Like she was running a lot of the stuff on Earth. And
right,
so maybe there's plans and maybe Dev, we'll find out. I'll probably start watching it right after we talk because the new
right.
episode's gonna be on. Maybe we find out that Dev's not aware of this.
Yeah,
So
that'll be the interesting part.
because Alex he's working with that girl who's the daughter of the guy who owns the bar restaurant.
Yeah, the
He's
Korean
like a,
guy, yeah.
he's like a little rebel, the girl from
Oh
the
yeah, yeah, not,
yeah.
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's the one that puts all the graffiti out there about Mars. I
Hmm.
forget, what does it say? The graffiti? It's like
Let's say Free Mars, isn't it? Free
Something like
Mars.
that. You ever see the show Rome?
Yeah, yeah,
Remember, like, I always thought one of the funniest elements of the show, it felt like it was probably like obviously studied and researched. There would be graffiti of just cocks drawn everywhere.
yeah, yeah,
Like just like that was like people just draw dicks all
yeah,
on,
yeah, yeah.
like that was the graffiti at the time.
That's funny.
It was like, oh my God, that's kind of funny, actually. I could see that being an actual thing. I
Yeah.
mean, it was a fucking city,
Right, right.
you
That's
know.
funny.
And when they get there, when the guy threw the cardboard on the ground though and started Roman breakdancing, though, I was like, come on,
Yeah, yeah, different,
that's a little
different.
stupid. Yeah, I don't believe breakdancing.
uh,
Um, that's
yeah.
stupid. So, like, I'm wondering, I bet you're gonna find out Dev's not aware of this. So there's a
Yeah,
plan of like where they're gonna just basically automate most of Mars and just not have humans living on it.
yeah, strip mine it basically.
Yeah.
I think Dev's unaware because I think Dev's a true
That,
believer. I
that
think
doesn't
he,
make any sense.
yeah,
Like he has plans for this, but then he secretly has
yeah,
the
but it doesn't make
opposite
any
plan.
sense.
No, he's gonna find out and he's gonna be fucking pissed.
Yeah,
And that's gonna be where the show probably ends up is like Mars is like just basically becomes like separate from Earth.
they are like the United States and Britain where they rebel and they have a revolutionary war and they
Well,
establish their own country.
his plan is to his plan for that city that he wants to make
Yeah,
is to make it that everything is self-sufficient.
yeah,
That they don't need to have like he
stuff
even
float.
said,
Yeah,
yeah, like expensive and it's not done right and it's limited what they can get out there. Like, though that pizza dough from Domino's got really fucking
right.
expensive.
Yeah, all
But
those
no, yeah, it was
shipping and all those videotapes from for Blockbuster and yeah. So,
yeah, yeah.
oh
Um, like so there's probably like his plan is to be self-sufficient. So no, there's no fucking way he
no,
knows.
no.
And it kind of almost would make sense that they would be like, oh, Dev's nuts. He lives on Mars.
Yeah,
Like, we gotta run things ourselves. It would make sense there would be some kind of coup within the company.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm trying to think what other big shit happened in the episode. I feel
Those are
like
the
that
big
what
things. Oh,
that
the
murder.
Russian woman came back.
Oh, the what?
The Russian woman. The uh, wasn't that in this? That was in this last episode.
Yeah, what was it? The Russian woman.
The woman who like screwed over Margot. What was her name?
Was she in this episode?
They talk about her.
Oh, but she's not in the episode, is
No,
she?
no, but she's popping up. It's
Yeah,
like
she's in
forced.
that photo, right? Wasn't she
Yeah,
in that photo they showed? I like they show like the guy who's the governor of Mars, I guess. Is he considered
yeah,
the Russian guy?
yeah,
And I
yeah,
guess that woman that works with him is his wife. And they'd be talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
Star City. And I just want like they should look at the screen and be like, yeah, there's lots
Right.
of stuff that happened on Star City.
Yes.
Almost like it could be its own thing.
Yeah.
Tune in. Don't don't cancel your subscription to Apple TV
Right.
after the show ends because Star City will follow up.
That'll
So
be
you can
good.
learn about what we were talking about just now,
Yeah.
like the Ropers. A spin-off, it's the Russian show.
Oh,
It's like Joey when they did
oh
Friends.
God, yeah.
That shit sucked. Joey didn't work.
No.
Oh
Drea Mateo's like I got killed off for this from The Sopranos for this.
yeah, that's it. She's like a kook now.
Yeah,
She does like OnlyFans and she's like a fucking like
no.
right-wing chud. She's on like Fox. It's very bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, good for her, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever pays the bills, man. I do you, you know.
Oh,
I think she was killed before the Joey contract.
yeah, probably.
I know. She got taken out to the woods, right?
Yeah, Jersey Pines. Yeah.
So yeah, no, the show's solid.
Yes.
Ed, it was nice they do like a little memorial. It's kind of sad because he is kind of like reviled in a little bit. So he's like
Yeah.
discredited. But
Yeah.
like he deserves to be like they should make a fucking statue of him. I mean,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
sounding. So yeah, no, good show. I like it
Yeah,
so far.
no, it is. I'm it's been really good this year too. So
I guess I'm wondering, like, they didn't really talk about that murder in this episode. I wonder if
no, I'll bet you that comes up soon, but no progress on that.
yeah.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, anything else, Joseph?
No.
You fall asleep?
Yeah, I gotta hit the road
Hit the road
early in the AM.
Are you gonna get this episode up?
Yeah. I'll probably do it first thing in the morning, but
Okay.
cool.
People are demanding it. People are in Czech Republic.
I love it.
You know what I learned? I always found it interesting. Real quick. So you said, I mean, I don't know what our views are.
Yeah.
Or whatever. In Czech Republic it was higher back in the day.
Yes.
You said that we had a lot of Czech Republic. Well, when I rewatched Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
that woman that does the distribution of the meth, and she says that like she kept on pushing about the blue meth being important.
Yeah.
Fires in the Czech Republic where
That's funny.
Yeah, I was just like laughing. So like, well, I mean that's a fictional thing, but still, I'm sure it was based on. They probably had like a high volume of meth in the Czech Republic. That show was well written. They wouldn't just make that up.
No, I'm sure they did some, a bare minimum research. So
yeah. So that there would be like a high distribution of that drug.
Right.
So good to know that YSGOAT did pretty well and meth. And I'm not saying that are crossed together, but it might be a good idea to if you're on your meth journey and you need guidance, put on YSGOAT.
Yes, for sure.
It'll help you get there. Make sure to but make sure you line the walls with foil first.
There you go.
Because you don't want the bugs to get in on the skin. All right. Well, on that note, I'm Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
And you still going about
that.
Thank you for listening to You Still Going On About That. Please like, comment, share, and if you haven't done already, please follow us on Instagram, YSGOAT, Facebook, YSGOAT, and Twitter, YSGOAT. Thank you, and have a great day.